Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Oconomowoc High School. Welcome to this WIAA Division 6 Level 4 State Semifinal. We are excited to be with you tonight. Nick Rush, Frankie Bright set to bring you the play-by-play here tonight. Frankie, it's a beautiful night for football, man.
You've got that right. Friday night lights, like you said earlier on Facebook, no win tonight. Perfect night for playoff football here at the high school level. We've got two great teams in front of us here, too, as well.
Belleville, the Cinderella story of the WIAA playoffs. They're the first team since 2012 to make it to level 4 of the playoffs since Freedom did it. They lost to Bigfoot that year, didn't get the state, but Belleville wants to get to state.
Yeah, and you're talking about a team that's really ridden their defense the last couple of games. Big performances out of them at level 1 and level 2. A little bit of a nail-biter last week at level 3, but these teams are performing great.
Belleville, a team that knocked over Cambridge, the number 1 seed in their part of the bracket, 27-0. Then defeated Marshall 21-7. Beat Lancaster last week 35-32. A team that's averaging 27 points on the offensive side, but defensively only giving up about 13 a game.
That's right, and if you're looking at the side of Lomira as well, I did a lot of St. Mary Springs games this season, and they were the one team to beat St. Mary Springs, and they just shut them down. Their defense also very potent, something to watch tonight.
Lomira, a team that gives up only 9 points a game in the playoffs. This is a team that steamrolled Michigan in level 1 at home, 46-0. Beat Manitowoc Lutheran 35-21 in level 2. Beat Cedar Grove Belgium on the road last week, 24-7. A game that was close. It was 14-7. At one point, then 17-7, then Steinman for the Lions had a great night, couple of picks, returned it to the pick 6 for the house, 24-7. They won that game, and they find themselves again here tonight.
Yeah, this is a different Lomira team, first time in school history to be here at level 4. Farthest they've gone, level 3 in 1996. Talked to the head coach, Gregory, before the game here today. He's been fired up waiting for this matchup since Saturday morning last week. He's ready to go.
And I think the fans are too. We'll get some fan shots, we'll get some band shots coming at you. They're filing in here to Oconomowoc. We'll take a break. Back to the field in 2 minutes. This is Radio Plus Video Sports.
From tires and transmission, batteries and brakes, to engines and exhaust, the service experts at Mayville Tire are trained to keep your vehicles at peak performance. Whether you need routine maintenance or reliable repairs, you can trust Keith and his team to take care of you and your vehicle. Ask about free pickup and delivery, no interest financing, as well as commercial truck tire service. Find the service experts at MayvilleTire.com. Mayville Tire, honest mechanics, happy customers.
Busch Light presents Gobble Fest 25. 3 bands, 1 night. Wednesday, November 27th. That 90s band opens for Boogie and the Yo-Yos, and we cap the night with this area's very own The Astronomers. Save $5 when you buy Gobble Fest tickets in advance. Gobble Fest, the night before Thanksgiving, inside the Fond du Lac Fairgrounds Rec Center.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock. With service so good it's guaranteed.
This holiday season, shop Mayville Ace Hardware and get the perfect gift for everyone on your list. At Mayville Ace Hardware, we help make your holiday gifts memorable.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Listen to the great 98.7 on your smart speakers. Just ask your device to play WMDC or listen on your smartphone by downloading the free TuneIn Radio app and searching WMDC. For classic hits that pop, it's the great 98. You hear it, but you can't see where it's coming from. Or worse, you know where it's coming from, but it's too much for a do-it-yourselfer to do. Call Maxwell Plumbing. They're affordable, professional, and know what they're doing. These guys do everything from taking a peek at a leak to taking on complete plumbing projects for residential, commercial, or industrial customers. Maxwell Plumbing, located in Lomira, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, and Washington counties. 920-948-9395.
Welcome back to Oconomowoc High School. Frankie Bright, Nick Rush, set to bring you the play-by-play tonight. Lomira appearing in Level 4 of the WIAA playoffs for the first time ever. This team has been to level 4 before, but it's been a couple of years since they've been there. Belleville, last time they advanced to level 4 was 2021. They lost in that level 4 matchup. They want to get to state.
Yeah, there's a big reason they're here is their running back, Logan Durkee, as well. 1,000-yard rusher in the season. And then as well, he's very prominent in their passing game. He does a lot for this team. They're riding their superstars. A lot of these players play both ways on offense and defense as well. We'll see plenty of that here tonight.
Durkee, 20 carries, $115 last week. Couple of touchdowns for him. Durkee, in the playoffs, an amazing story for him. 500-plus yards. And 7 touchdowns.
That's
pretty
unreal.
Incredible. Yeah.
Unreal, and there's somebody battling him on the field tonight, but all season as well. Taylor Schomburg, number 10 for this Lomira team, 25 touchdowns this season. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, 430 yards for him in the playoffs and 7 touchdowns for Schomburg. Really coming alive, but the defense from Lomira, led by several guys, including Sam Schroffnagel at that linebacker position, really looking to key on Keys and Durkee tonight. Yeah.
You've got it. 11.5 sacks on the season for Schroffnagel. Nathan Steinman as well on this Lomira team. Only 2.5 sacks behind them, or 3.5. I didn't graduate in math. But 8 sacks for Nathan on the season as well. 36 sacks on the season for the entire team. Brendan Keys got to watch his back here tonight.
We had an opportunity to sit down with both head coaches. Of course, Mike Holden for Belleville and also Brian Gregory for the Lions. We'll have both of those interviews as we continue on with the pregame show from Oconomowoc High School. But now let's cue up our play of the game presented by Lenz Truck Center. Each and every week, Lenz Truck Center does a great job of supporting our student athletes. Lenz Truck Center has our great play of the game this week. Enjoy. Each week, Lenz Truck Center of Fond du Lac sponsors our Play of the Week. Congratulations to Lomira's Taylor Schomburg getting the honor this week, a 47-yard touchdown, putting the Lions ahead in their game versus Cedar Grove, Belgium this past Friday night. Schroffnagel in motion for just a touch. The handoff now is going to come to Schomby. Schomby's got some running room. There goes Schomburg on the 30-yard line, cutting his way to the 25, 20-yard line. Schomburg 15, Schomburg to the house. Touchdown, Lions! He stumbles and rumbles for 47. What a run by the Lions!
Here comes Taylor Schomburg. That is the run that we saw all last week. I mean, every single run, it seemed like was developing like that. The blocks just kept going, and Schomburg was just able to feed off of those blocks, find the holes, find the green, get into the end zone.
Lomira would capture the win over Cedar Grove, Belgium 24-7, and Lomira roaring into level 4 of the playoffs.
If you want a truck or an SUV, go to Lynn till you like what you see. Hundreds of trucks all on one lot. If you want a truck, it's what we've got. Lance Truck, Lance Truck. We got the trucks at Lance Truck.
We got the trucks.
This is Pat Bresky with Lakeside Wealth Management. As a client of mine, you'll benefit from honest communication, personal services, and innovative strategies as we help you build and protect your wealth. Our objective is to provide you with clarity and confidence in your future and guide you along the path towards financial independence. As an independent firm, Lakeside Wealth Management has no obligation to investment product manufacturers. Our sole focus is serving our clients.
Contact Fond du Lac and Dodge County's Money Man, Pat Bresky at Lakeside Wealth Management, 923-9740 or lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Each week, Lenz Truck
Mayville Cardinal Storage has expanded. We now have 3 buildings of affordable units available in variety of sizes to accommodate your individual needs. Our new 15 by 30 units are equipped with 12-foot overhead doors, making them the perfect place to keep your equipment, boats, and campers. We are also the only local storage facility offering 24/7 surveillance cameras, lighting, and electrical outlets. Reserve your Mayville Cardinal Storage space today. Call me, Ty Hawkers, at 920-937-0600.
From fishing to fowl and small game to deer, Midwestern Shooter Supply has the necessities for outdoor sporting enthusiasts. Crossbows, firearms and ammo, boots, clothing and camo, plus rods and reels, lures and line, and so much more. Midwestern Shooter Supply proudly supports youth, community, and high school athletics. Your one-stop sportsman supply shop is open 7 days a week to accommodate your busy schedule at Highways 41 and 67 in Lomira. Midwestern Shooter Supply, world-class products, honest hometown prices. Learn more at mwshooters.com.
It's a beautiful sight at Oconomowoc High School. The fans are still rolling in here on a crisp and cool, no wind Friday night. Pretty good.
Got that right. We're trying to keep our hands warm down here on the field, but we heard 2,500 to 3,000 people packing into the stands tonight. It's getting pretty full.
You know, what's very cool, Frankie, is both communities are the same, basically in population size. Lomira, Belleville. Belleville, if you're not familiar, around the southwest portion of New Glarus, near that area, southwest of Madison. So that's where they're located, of course. Lomira, not a bad drive, about a 35-minute jaunt down the highway, down 67, and you're here.
Yeah, and you said, I believe, about 2,500 people per town.
Yeah.
You said, I'm going to steal your joke before the game, before our broadcast. We're going to empty both the towns, bring them here tonight.
Very good. Now, Belleville, a team that's really the Cinderella story of the postseason. They started 0-4. If you include the forfeit in there, they were 1-4. They lost the next game, 1-5. Rattled off some wins to get into the postseason. They knocked off a 1 seed, knocked off a 2 seed, knocked off another seed, and they catapult into level 8, first team to level 4, first team in several years to make it to level 4.
Yeah, you look at their roster on the regular season, you're not very impressed, especially in their own conference. 7-6 overall. Not someone you would have imagined coming here at this point in time, but they're doing what's important. They're getting hot when it matters most. This is the semifinals. Big game.
Talking with head coaches, I asked the question the same. Do you think you're playing your hottest football right now, your best football right now? Both coaches with a resounding yes, we are. So it should be a good one again here tonight from Oconomowoc High School. We are getting set for the opening kickoff coming up here in about, let's say, 22 minutes or so. But we had an opportunity to sit down with both head coaches for Lomira and for Belleville. We'll have back-to-back head coaches during our pregame show. It continues next on Radio Plus Video Sports. Stand by.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Add more joy to your holiday season and drive with confidence this winter in a new all-wheel drive Mazda. Like Mazda CX-30 Select at $280 per month or off-road ready Mazda CX-50 at $319 per month. Get here and get more of what moves you.
As I've come to know the team here, their passion for excellence really shines. I'm professional running back Braylon Allen, and I drive Holiday.
Come take a test drive, find yours, and drive it home today from Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
Welcome back into the pregame show. This is Radio Plus Video Sports. We are excited, and we are here with Brian Gregory, head coach of the Lomira Lions. As we're going to be talking about their WIAA Division 6 Level 4 state semifinal. Coach, thanks for the time. How are you?
Absolutely. Doing good right now. Doing good.
The excitement level, let's start here with not just the school, but the town. They're buzzing.
It's a crazy time to be a Lomira Lion right now in all the best ways possible. There's a definite buzz, a definite excitement, and it just speaks volumes to the support that we have from the community and how excited people are about this team and what we've accomplished up to this point.
So back when we talked in August, you looked at your team, your squad, in preseason scrimmage, then you get some non-conference games out of the way, and then you enter the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference. You go back to all that, and is Lomira playing their best football right now, do you think?
I think we are. And that's the goal of, going through the summer and preseason and everything. It leads up to this point. And I think we got a group of kids that really, truly believe in what they're doing right now. They're bought into the system. They're working hard. We're having great practices right now. And it's just a group that's really locked in and focused on the task at hand.
Lomira, a team that's 10-2. Belleville, they are a team that's 7-6. Coach, you take a look at them, and what sticks out, a lot of people, they're an 8 seed. Well, they're in the state semis. They've upset everybody along the way, so that seed means nothing, doesn't it?
Doesn't mean a thing right now, and that's been the message all week, is that seeding, overall records, all that's out the window right now. They've earned the right to be here just like we have. They're playing their best football at the right time. And it's a group that, too, believes that they belong here and believes that they can play with anybody right now. So it's all about who comes out and executes and who stays level-headed and just sticks to the game plan and plays their best football at the right time.
Talking with head coach Noden a little bit before we touch base, he loves the similarities between the two teams, between the two communities that are very similar in size, so that's very nice. With regards to Belleville, what do you see from them, Coach?
It's a group that's playing extremely well right now. You have to at this point, especially as an underdog and a Cinderella, to knock off some teams as they have. All of higher seeds, they haven't had an easy road to get there. So they've been playing their best football at the right time, and it's a crazy thing this time of year with a group that believes as much as they do right now. And anything's possible. So, they've been turning teams over at a high clip. They've been hitting some big plays. They've had some bounces go their way, but it's just a team that has come out and continues to find ways to win, and that's why we know it's going to be important that we have to kind of turn it into our style of football. We got to grind out some possessions. We got to make sure the time of possession is in our favor. We got to take care of the ball, and we got to make them go on long, sustained drives and turn this into kind of a physical football game.
From what we've seen during the playoffs, Lomira likes to be the aggressor, especially on defense. Boy, your defense has played well, led by a host of guys, but it certainly was Nate Steinman's week last week, wasn't it?
He had a tremendous game, and I couldn't be more happy for him. He's put in a lot of hard work. He's come a long way, and he's really been shining as one of our leaders here down the stretch, and he's one that we look to when we need big plays. Along with several other guys out there. It's a group that really enjoys playing with each other. They feed off each other, and they know when it's their time to make a play. They trust each other to do that wholeheartedly. So it's been a fun group to watch, and it's a group we're going to rely heavily on here down the home stretch.
Coach, how much do you address the excitement, maybe anxiousness, maybe we've never been here before? How much do you try to dial that in to, okay, guys, yes, it's another game, but there's got to be some things going on in the first quarter, maybe?
I think it's important to talk about, the elephant in the room. But we've kind of been towing that fine line over the last couple of weeks as we've ramped up to this point. It's a big game. Yeah, it's uncharted territory. But at the end of the day, our preparation has been second to none. And that's what we rest on at the end of the day is our practice habits and our preparation. And I think we're in a good spot that we come out and we know we're prepared and we know we're ready for anything that they're going to give us, and we're ready for this moment. And this group's just built different than other teams I've been around. They're level-headed. They enjoy being around each other. It's just a group that's really locked in right now, and that's what we're going to rest on here down the stretch.
Lomira and Belleville from Oconomowoc, the Division 6 Level 4 state semifinal. We look forward to having the video stream for the people that can't make it to the bowl game and people that want to watch it afterward. Coach, we always appreciate your time, buddy, and we'll see you on the field Friday.
Sounds good. Look forward to it.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
From our initial consultation to the final closing, I'm with you every step of the way, ensuring a smooth and seamless home selling experience. My goal is to make the home selling process smooth and worry-free. For a smooth and successful sale, contact Brock Fleischer at 920-960-0555 or visit WeSellWisco.com.
Back with you on the pregame show. This is WIAA Division 6 Level 4 State Semifinal football action on Radio Plus Video Sports. And we are glad to be joined by the head coach of Belleville in Mike Noden. Mike, thanks for being here today. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just glad to be talking to you guys because that means we're still playing.
Very good. All right, so a magical season by your team. Coach, let's kind of work through the regular season. We'll get into the playoffs here in just a couple of moments here, but things didn't start all that hot. Kind of a slower start in losing 4 before you got your first win. So I guess talk to the regular season. What turned things around for your squad?
Yeah, it's been a wild year for sure. I actually tell people, we started the year 0-5. People say 0-4 because week 4 we got that forfeit win. We played a replacement game, didn't win that, lost our next game, but we strung a couple wins together at the end, gained some confidence, and we liked our matchups in the playoffs. And we just built a bunch of confidence. But early in the year it wasn't like we weren't playing well. Week 1 we lose by 1. We kind of had a mental mistake that actually cost us that extra point that potentially could have been a tie game. We could have been different. Week 2, we give up a touchdown with like 20 seconds left, lose by 3, and at that point, those were 2 games we kind of expected to win, and we didn't. Confidence was a little low. We played Cuba City week 3, and they were a really, really good team. Just came to town and did everything right, and we did everything wrong. But it wasn't mental mistakes. It was just physical mistakes that were all fixable. And we just tried to stay positive, tried to show the kids on film, like, hey, if one guy doesn't do the wrong assignment on this play, look at how big of a play it could be. And, just try to, get the kids to understand we need 11 guys every single play. And that's what we've had in the playoffs. And, every week we're just building more and more confidence. And for 14 to 18-year-old kids, that's a heck of a thing.
We're talking with head coach Mike Noden from Belleville as Belleville gets set to take on Lomira in a Division 6 state semifinal. Coach, if our listeners, our viewers are not familiar with Belleville, let's talk about some of the key playmakers for Belleville and talk your quarterback and then go to the running backs and receiving core.
Our quarterback, Brandon Keys, is a little bit of an odd story for program. up until week 3 of last year, he had never played quarterback before. He was a running back as well. And last year, we kind of got into some struggles. Our starter quarterback had a little case of the yips. He just wasn't making throws mentally. He wasn't playing with confidence, and we kind of just opened up the competition. And Brennan kind of took over and became a really good leader and didn't relinquish that spot at quarterback. And, throughout the playoffs this year, again, he's just mentally and physically kept us on track and done a heck of a job. And, not a lot of teams let their quarterback play inside linebacker either. But we kind of told him, like, hey, I'm not playing the what if you get hurt. I'm playing the what if you don't. So we just let him fly around, be himself, both sides of the ball, and he's one of our better leaders.
Logan Durkee is the leading tackler for the boys, and he's also your lead back. Talk about him.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal athlete for us. He's one of those guys that, when the playoffs started, he just loves football so much that he's kind of just put it on his shoulders to say, I'm refusing for our season to end. Stats-wise, if you were to just look, he has more rushing yards in our 3 playoff games than he did in the entire regular season, and a lot of that's, we said, the playoffs are a little bit different. If somebody's got the hot hand on offense, we're just going to continue to feed them, and, he kind of took over level 1 in the playoffs and had 200 yards rushing and did the same thing level 2, and we've told him, hey, if you can keep this up, we're going to keep giving you the ball and just kind of lean on you. And he's accepted that responsibility in a fantastic way. And he's a leader of our defense too, in terms of getting all the calls in and making sure everybody's lined up. So you just got to trust your best players in this time of year and hope they trust you too.
It's certainly a wonderful story, and Belleville advancing to the Level 4 playoffs. Second time that you've been to Level 4, and that's the furthest that you've gone. That happened back in 2021. You were a part of the coaching staff then too, Coach, right?
Yeah, it's Belleville's, definitely struggled in terms of wins in the playoffs in school history. Before that 2021 season, Belleville had actually never even won a playoff game. When I took over, I kind of wanted to change that standard, and I think we've done a really good job, and we're just going to bring our best and see what happens on Friday.
Well, Coach, congratulations as well for being selected as the Packers High School Coach of the Week. Talk about that for us.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people reach out the last day once that became public. That's a heck of an honor. I've been telling everybody that's just my name on an award that, that we have 49 kids on our roster that are just inspiring an entire community right now and, kind of putting Belleville on the map. And I just happen to be the guy that gets my name on that award and gets recognized, and I'm extremely thankful for that and everything that comes with the award. But that award is for our entire community.
Coach, final thoughts on Lomira. What do you see from the Lions on tape that you got to stop?
Yeah, it's one of those things where we're kind of really excited to play somebody that we normally don't play, getting away from conference opponents and opponents that we potentially play. So, there's a lot of excitement there, but on both sides of the ball, they do things that we haven't seen, so we just got to rely on the little adjustments, the keys that, hey, if they line up this way, this is our key. On defense, we kind of hope we can make some small adjustments, take advantage of what they're doing, just take what they give us, and again, just telling the kids, play with a lot of confidence, have fun, enjoy it, and whatever happens at the end, it's going to happen. But we're going to give it our best.
Coach, I've never met you in person, but I'm enjoying this conversation, and I'm enjoying the communities that it represents, both Belleville and Lomira. Very similar in size of communities, so it should be a very exciting and fun matchup coming up on Friday night. Coach, we wish you the best of luck against Lomira coming up on Friday night. Thanks for your time, and we'll chat down the line, okay?
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
You hear it, but you can't see where it's coming from. Or worse, you know where it's coming from, but it's too much for a do-it-yourselfer to do. Call Maxwell Plumbing. They're affordable, professional, and know what they're doing. These guys do everything from taking a peek at a leak to taking on complete plumbing projects for residential, commercial, or industrial customers. Maxwell Plumbing, located in Lomira, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, and Washington counties. 920-948-9395.
Welcome back to Oconomowoc High School. This is WIAA Division 6 Level 4 State Semifinal action. Nick Rush, Frankie Bright set to bring you this game tonight. I'm not kidding when I say the Talons have bailed out to come here tonight. Holy Toledo, these stands are filling up, folks, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they've all packed into the grandstand right under us. The away stand on the other side. I think both sides are sitting right here in front of us. Hardly anyone on the far side of the field, but it's busy.
Taking a peek at some of the keys to tonight's game, Frankie, we touched on a lot of different chunks during our on-field reports, but as you zone in and circle just a couple of keys for each side, what do you think of the matchup?
Yeah, both of these teams have real dual-threat quarterbacks, and I think one of the biggest questions should be which dual-threat quarterback is going to have a bigger impact on the game. Jackson Gable for Lomira, plenty of passing touchdowns as well as plenty of rushing touchdowns on the season. Same can be said for the quarterback on the side of Belleville, but along with that, he also has 10 interceptions on the season, and that can be something to watch here tonight as things unfold. Brennan Keys has the 8 touchdowns passing, but yeah, those 10 touchdowns could be a big factor in tonight's game.
You take a look at both teams here, Lomira and Belleville, how they match up on your screen. Lomira 10-2 on the season. Belleville, they're riding a winning streak. They are 7-6. Lomira, a team 35 a game. Belleville at 20 a game. But you look at the balance attack for Belleville, it's a little more, I want to say 60-40 as far as the run and the pass. Lomira mainly a dominant ground-based team.
Yeah, we talked about it. 3,000 yards rushing on the season. That's going to be a key to this game. Can Belleville hang with Lomira's rushing game? Belleville allows 132 rush yards a game. Lomira posts 278 a game. If they can keep that around 150, they probably have an okay shot tonight to keep things close. On the side of Lomira, we talked about Belleville having a 1,000-yard rusher as well in Logan Durkee. They only allow 76 yards rushing. So something to watch is the rush game.
Their defense, of course, has certainly dialed some things in. You see the Lomira coaching staff led by Brian Gregory really has been a wonderful turnaround, not just this year, but last year got into the playoffs and they got a playoff win. They got bounced in level 2, but it's been certainly a magical run for this Lions team in getting to this point this season.
Yeah, we talk a lot about their pass rushers as well. With 11.5 sacks for Sam Schroffnagel and Steinman with 8. We haven't talked about Colton Wegener at all. 95 total tackles on the season, 5 sacks of his own. He's another defensive stud that Lomira has.
You take a look at the Lions roaring into level 4, the first appearance in level 4 in school history. Never been to state in school history. The furthest that they've gone was 1996. They got to level 3. Belleville, they've been to level 4 before, but they never won at level 4. They've never been to state. So both teams trying to punch their ticket to Camp Randall for the first time in school history.
You can feel it down on the field. Both these teams, it means so much to them. They're ready to go.
Let's take a time out, and we'll pause for the national anthem. When we come back, the opening lineup's next.
Mayville Cardinal Storage has expanded. We now have 3 buildings of affordable units available in variety of sizes to accommodate your individual needs. Our new 15 by 30 units are equipped with 12-foot overhead doors, making them the perfect place to keep your equipment, boats, and campers. We are also the only local storage facility offering 24/7 surveillance cameras, lighting, and electrical outlets. Reserve your Mayville Cardinal Storage space today. Call me, Ty Hawkers, at 920-937-0600.
From tires and transmission, batteries and brakes, to engines and exhaust, the service experts at Mayville Tire are trained to keep your vehicles at peak performance. Whether you need routine maintenance or reliable repairs, you can trust Keith and his team to take care of you and your vehicle. Ask about free pickup and delivery, no interest financing, as well as commercial truck tire service. Find the service experts at MayvilleTire.com. Mayville Tire, honest mechanics, happy customers.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock. With service so good it's guaranteed.
This holiday season, shop Mayville Ace Hardware and get the perfect gift for everyone on your list. At Mayville Ace Hardware, we help make your holiday gifts memorable.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Beautiful night here on Oconomowoc, home of the Owls. WIAA Division 6 Level 4 state semifinal here tonight. Lomira, as we see them on your screen in their dark black uniforms, the dark jerseys, red trim, white helmets. Belleville, they'll be in their white uniforms, white jerseys, white pants, some of that blue and gold trim, and the white helmets. Large viewership tonight. Large contingency of people watching, not just from Lomira, but I know this went out to several businesses, the school district, the fans in Belleville. So we'd like to welcome them to our broadcast as well tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I can feel their energy in here. Not sure if you can hear them on the microphone. They're loud. They are so loud. We've got the Wildcat. They're from Belleville down in the stands. I don't see a mascot, a lion from Lomira quite yet.
Oh, the lion's here.
We do have their pep band. Yeah, absolutely. They just did a wonderful job in the national anthem, and we'll continue to hear them throughout the night.
For over 70 years, Capelli Brothers and Dietrich has been a trusted partner in the area. Carpenters and masons, laborers, highly skilled, that is, and their attention to detail is shown in every project. See their excellent work at CapelliDietrich.com, a proud sponsor of high school sports. Congrats to the Lomira football team on a great season from the village of Lomira. They're celebrating their 125th anniversary this year. The community is proud of the team and their accomplishments. They say, go Lions. And congrats to Lomira on a great season from Fleischman's Excavating of Lomira. Excavating of commercial and residential, sewer, water, and more. Snow plowing available too. Call 269-4763 for Fleischman's Excavating. Good luck, Lomira, in your game today from Fleischman's Excavating. So Lomira's going to kick off, and Belleville will start with the football here. Cooper Nemec and Logan Durkee will be the two guys back to receive the kick by Lomira, kicking from their own 40-yard line. They'll be kicking off to the south end zone here at Oconomowoc High School.
That's Easton Zagel, the place kicker here for Lomira. Nemec a receiver, Durkee a running back there for them.
It's going to be angled to the far side of the to Durkee, and Durkee's going to get scooped and dropped down as he crosses the 30-yard line. And if we could, Josh, have an opportunity to bring up the starting offense for Belleville. Your starting offense going to flip on the screen. There we go. Thank you. As we see left to right on the offensive line, we see the wide receivers. They go four wideouts here, Frankie. Weber, Petro, Nemec, Arndt, and Helwig. Myers as well. Durkee is their running back. Key is their quarterback. They're going to go from the shotgun formation, and Durkee is to the left-hand side of him. Here comes motion near side. Ball is snapped high, but Key recovers. He's going to fire off to the near side. That's incomplete.
Yeah, that's a great recovery from their quarterback, Brennan Keys, so at least field that snap, roll out to his right, find his receiver in Sam Arndt, who has 300 yards on the season and 3 touchdowns, having a great year on offense and defense, but love the effort from Brennan Keys, still incomplete, 2nd and 10. Here we go.
Key is number 3 in the SWAL in quarterback yardage with almost 1,200 during the regular season. Logan Durkee, number 1 of the conference at the running back position.
Maybe a little bit of nerves there on that first snap. Get it out of the way. Have a more effective 2nd down.
Key calls forward. Here comes motion again. High snap again. This one goes to Durkee. He's going to pick his way forward for just a couple yards. The Lomira line is in there. Steinman was in there to escort him down, but on the bottom of the pile was Schaumburg for Lomira, number 10. Going to bring up third down.
Yeah, Durkee able to get small in the hole, find some yardage to make this third and manageable. But then you see the Lomira Lions absolutely swarm to the football.
All right, Josh, if we have an opportunity here to bring up Lomira's starting defense quickly, we'll get to that. Here come the Lions. Again, their starting defense is shown on your screen. 3rd down and 5 after a couple of yards. Pick his way for 5 yards. Shotgun formation on the run. There goes Schaumburg, rips him down. Whoa.
Lomira Lions with yet another sack. We talked about it in the pregame, how effective they are at rushing the quarterback, getting after him. Brennan Keys, this is going to be a worrisome thing for this Belleville football team. If they can't protect Keys, he's already got 10 picks on the season. If they force him into some bad choices, this game could be over before it's already begun.
So Keys losing 4 on that. Durkee picked up 5, so a net on this drive of just 1 yard on the ball is snapped high. They got to get it away, and Lomira almost blocks it, but a kick is going to find its way out of bounds in front of the Belleville bench. Lomira almost got to block it. That snap was not good, and Lomira is going to take over with great field position for the Lions.
Yeah, Nick, I think that's a net punt of about 4 yards. The high snaps have killed them on this opening possession. Great job by the punter to get it away. I'm not sure how he did that with 2 guys coming right at him trying to block that punt. Got it away. Lomira, best field position we've seen here tonight. Here comes Jackson Gable.
Let's bring up the Lomira starting offense on the screen now. We see them. We know that they're led by Taylor Schaumburg. 430 rushing yards in the playoffs, Frankie. 7 tutties on the season. Level 2A at 210 last week. 118 yards, couple of tutties, and they start with Schaumburg. He's going to get it to the left-hand side. He'll pick his way for just 1 or so, and that's going to be brought down. I'm going to flip my play chart around by number 28, and that's Durkee. Durkee plays the inside linebacker position. Keys is next to him in the inside linebacker position. So you got the running back and the quarterback next to each other in the offense and in the defense.
Yeah, Logan Durkee and Brennan Keys both lead this team in tackles. Both have over 100 tackles on this season. But if you're Belleville, you're happy with that. You're looking for a lot more 1-yard gains from Taylor Schaumburg.
Schaumburg now in the backfield, and the hand is going to go to Schaumburg to the right-hand side. He's going to get ripped down again. And there's another good tackle, and that one was by number 14, Swenson. Swenson came crashing down from his defensive end position. Knox, Swenson, Weber are the up front linemen for Belleville. Josh, if we could bring up the Belleville starting defense so people can see on the screen. There we have it. Thank you. Got Belleville up there. Swenson, Knox, Weber, Helwig, Keys, Durkee, Hebgen, Myers. The backers, Nemec, Myers, Arndt. The secondary is cornerbacks and free safety.
Gable's going to look here for Caden Yankee, most likely if they pass. Rolls out.
Play action for Gable. He's going to dump it. That's low. Yep, good call. That's intended for the Lions, Sam Schroffnagel. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So the Lions with pretty good field position. We'll see if they go here.
Yeah, but what a response by this Belleville defense. Offense seems to have a few jitters as this game started. It is the semifinal for Division 6 here, WIAA semifinal to go to state next week. Defense bails them out. Looks like we got a punt here.
Schaumburg just a couple of yards on that drive. And Gable goes 0 of 1, and Lomira looks to kick it away here and looks to punt. And the snap is clean. Here comes the kick. And that's going to carry him into the end zone. Almost into the end zone. Will it? Oh, Lomira's going to down that thing at the 1. Wow. Lomira with an outstanding special teams effort, Frankie, to flip this field.
2 3-and-outs for both offenses, yes. But you're seeing quality football play. Great punt on special teams to down that at the 1-yard line. Great placement. Ball sticks in the ground. Gunners are down there to field it. And then on the other side, defense for Belleville doesn't get stronger than that.
Yep,
so this has been fantastic to watch.
It's inside the 2-yard line. Here comes Belleville's offense. They went 3-and-out last time. I talked with both head coaches. I asked them this question. How much importance do you put on the first quarter with regards to nerves, with regards to making sure that you zone that in. High snap. Lomira will answer defensively as Durkee will take it for maybe a yard, maybe a 2-yard pickup on a couple there. Coogie in the inside of that line to bring him down. And a host of others by Belleville.
My first look at Logan Durkee, I'm just very impressed how small he gets at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, trying to break through these holes and try to find what yardage he can nearly at his own goal line. Great to watch.
From the shotgun formation, Key will survey, trying to get that snap a little bit lower then for Belleville if they can. And that one's going to fire, and that's in the end zone. And Lomira's going to jump on it, but it's out of the end zone. Is that a safety? Yes, it is. We talked about the snaps. That snap goes high over his head. Lomira pounced on it, but it was out of the end zone. And that results, of course, in a safety.
And that's not just 1 or 2 snaps. That's every snap so far that's coming out of the center's hands way over the head of Brennan Keys. It's probably a good time to sit that center down, say, hey, we got you. We're in this game. We're going to play a great game. Let's figure it out, slow things down, have an offensive drive here after the punt.
It's a safety by the Lions. They're going to get the football, leading 2-0. I don't know if I've ever called the game that the score has been. I mean, I've seen safeties before, but not 2-0.
No, this is a new one for me as well.
All right.
Electric start, though, for Lomira, even with the 3-and-out. Everything else has gone their way.
And the center quarterback exchange has been a little problem. Goebel is the center for Belleville. He's joined by Weber, Patro, Knox, and Pauly on the offensive line for Belleville. So Belleville has to kick it away, and they're going to stand from their own 20-yard line to do so. Lomira's going to get the football back, again leading 2-0.
And this one's a little bit different. They back the kick way up to the 20-yard line. Lomira could field this about midfield, but wow, what a kick.
That's a booming kick, and that's going to back up Lidke at the 20, 25. Lidke to the 30-yard line. Lidke trying to get up to the 35. He got there, but then got covered up there by a host of Wildcats.
Kick return coverage from the Wildcats. Picture perfect. Got through their blockers. Lidke, when he looked up, had about 5 Wildcats ready to take him down.
Again, Lidke for the Lions. Does a nice job. That's Brody Lidke. Here come the Lions again from the 35-yard line. Second drive from Lomira. They go 2-0 the last time. Again, Lomira 10-2 on the season. Belleville 7-6. Lions, first appearance in level 4 in school history. All the way through the A-gap. There goes Schaumburg. Taylor Schaumburg will get his way for 6, maybe 7.
And that's a great carry, carrying defenders with him. And what makes this Lomira offense so frightening for opposing defenses is what they can do out of every formation. Their quarterback over 600 yards rushing. He could keep it. He could give it to Schaumburg. He could pass it to Caden Yonke in the slot. They're a potent offense.
You see Lomira breaking huddle now up to the line of scrimmage after a nice first down pickup of 7 is what we're going to give Schaumburg. He's got 9 on 3 carries so far in the football game. Receivers both ways. Handoff Schaumburg trying right now, cutting left. He's gobbled up and swallowed by this defense for no gain on the play. A host of white shirts there to bring him down, popping up from the pile by Belleville's defense was number 1, the outside linebacker Hellwig.
I'm telling you right now, Mike Noden, the head coach for the Belleville, is ecstatic with how his defensive line is playing.
Noden was named the Packers Coach of the Week this past weekend. Congratulations to him. Talked to him about it, and he gives all the players the credit, of course, but they had a nice win in level 3 last week to punch their ticket over Lancaster, 35-32. There goes Gable. Gable got ripped down, and he lost about 3. And number 20, Myers, the free safety, came up, dropped him down. Lomira loses 3 on the play.
Yeah, that safety read the play the entire way. Caden Myers came down from a safety position. Great penetration on the right side to tackle Gable for a loss of 3 yards. 4th and 6, obviously a punting scenario. but they know who they're playing, that the safety is creeping up to the line of scrimmage to stop the run. They expected run. They called a wonderful play, and they bring him down.
Snap is almost blocked, or the punt, I should say, is almost blocked. Lomira gets it away. It takes a Lions bounce. Keeps on rolling. All right, that'll be down at about the 26. Here comes Belleville for the third time. So they get away with a safety to the Lions, but nothing more than that. You got to maybe credit that as a win, and the defense played well.
Yeah, absolutely. Belleville is just trying to find some ground right now, get out of their own way. We haven't hardly seen their offense because of these arid snaps from the center position. Calm that down. Run your offense. Try to get some time on the field. You don't want to tire out your defense too quickly. They've been on the field nearly the entire game. But if you're on the side of Lomira, I know we do player of the game by the end of this one. Their punter's the player of the games thus far.
Got Lomira and Belleville. The Lions lead 2-0 on your scoreboard. And from the gun, here's the handoff. Durkee, left-hand side. He'll pick for a couple. Good pursuit by the Lions. Schroffnagel came in on that defensive end position, came crashing down. Also led in there by several others. Kugi was in there too.
Yeah, Sam Schroffnagel, Taylor Schaumburg, two of their big offensive components that play a lot of snaps on defense as well. They're just such talented athletes at this level. It's hard to get them off the field.
Shotgun formation. And here's the snap. There's the option play. He's take off with himself as Keys. And Keys, Colton Wagner, the inside linebacker, and Kugi back there as well to make a stop for the Lions. Loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, that's something you got to watch if you are Lomira. Keys does have 500 yards rushing and 9 rushing touchdowns. He's dangerous on the read option just as much as you would see Jackson Gable as well. So both these teams have similar plans going into this week, I guarantee you.
3rd and 9 for Belleville. Here comes Schaumburg. He's going to screen pass. And what a tackle in the open field by who else? Steinman, who had a great game last week. He reads the play. He reads the screen. He shoots through and drops him.
Yeah, that's a great play call, thinking-wise, to try to get a screen pass 3rd and long, but you're not going to get that against Nathan Steinman. Reads it all the way, brings him down just like you said. Brennan Keys struggling to lead this offense right now, not getting much help.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down. They got a punt, and that's going to be kicked away, and Lomira's going to get away from it. It'll take Lomira bounce for a couple of yards, and Lomira takes over at the 47-yard line. Giving us an opportunity to thank all of our great sponsors in the broadcast here tonight. Several community members and several businesses have jumped on board of our broadcast. You see those on your screen right now. So we can't do these games without our wonderful sponsors, not just for Lomira, but the entire year. Sports. This is our video coverage of high school sports. Lomira back at it here, and there goes Schaumburg. Schaumburg now is going to run through the first wave into the second and get near a Lomira first down. They are going to move the sticks on a gain of 10 by the Lions running back.
We are here at a neutral field, but you wouldn't guess it. Lomira is the home team with their uniforms. Yes, higher seed makes sense, but their fans have traveled down here, and as soon as Schaumburg carried about 3 defenders for a first down, they erupted.
First down for the Lions. First one of the football game for them. Lions back up to the line of scrimmage with 3:30 and counting left to play here in the first quarter. Receivers are both Wayne's twins out there for the Lions. From the gun, here's Gable at midfield. Gable's going to fire down the middle of the football field. Incomplete. And that was intended for Lomira's Yankee.
Caden Yankee's kind of that number 1 option. Little bit of smaller size there in the slot for Jackson Gable. Loves to look his way. He's kind of their gadget player. Saw it a lot when Lomira played Springs earlier in the season. Just off his fingertips. Would have been a big play.
This is a team for Lomira that scores 35 a game during the postseason. They only give up 9 a game defensively. Now, You flip the card to Belleville. 13 a game is what they give up defensively. Better during the playoffs than the regular season, Frankie.
Yeah, playing their best football right now. Riker Swenson having a great season as well for them. Trying to make numerous plays tonight. He's got 7.5 sacks on the season as a pass rush specialist for them.
Schaumburg in motion a little bit, or Schroffnagel in motion for Schaumburg. Gets a lead block out there, but he gets tripped up there, and he'll lose a yard or so.
You've heard about the announcer's curse. That was just the opposite. Talking about Riker Swenson, got there in the backfield, brings down Schaumburg for a loss of 1.
Schaumburg's got 18 so far in the game on 5 carries for him. Again, Schaumburg last week in level 3 had 118 yards, a couple of touchdowns for him. There's our first flag of the evening. And that's going to move Lomira back 5 yards. Instead of 3rd and 11, it's going to be 3rd down and 16 against the Lions. Bunch of Lomira people here. Bunch of fans. Got the pep band going. Packing the stands here at Oconomowoc. Of course, Lomira was on the road last week, and they brought a strong contingent to Cedar Grove, Belgium High School. And again, knocked them over in the state quarterfinal.
I know we keep saying
24/7.
We feel the atmosphere. You literally feel the grandstand shake.
Yep. Yankee in motion from the slot. 3rd and 16 for Gable. Picked up by Steinman. Right side, looking downfield. His receiver's incomplete. That was intended for Yankee again. And Lomira is going to be forced to look at 4th down and 16.
Couldn't tell who's there in coverage on Yankee, but that was kind of an out and up there designed for Caden Yankee down the field. I believe they would have had it, but great legal contact when he made that outbreak before he cut upfield. If he didn't make that contact, Yankee would have been right under that football, and it would not have been overthrown by Jackson Gable. Defense playing strong both ways.
Gable 64 out of 112, 8 touchdowns, 3 picks this season. And here comes the punt. He'll get his leg into it, and it will take a bounce at the 20. Nice Lomira bounce again. Wow. Beautiful kicking.
This punter for Lomira is dominating tonight. How often do you hear that?
Dalton Zigzheim, 30 punts coming into tonight. He has 14 inside the 20. 1 touchback, averaging about 35 a kick, 35 a punt, but boy, he's doing well tonight.
Yeah, you've got that. If he keeps punting like that, you may see some football in his collegiate future.
All right, Belleville back up to the line of scrimmage. They do switch possessions rather quickly here. Coming up at the end of the first quarter, Josh, we'll have an opportunity to see our Student Athlete of the Week, presented by Lenz Truck Center. So, again, that comes up at the quarter break between the first and second. Keys in motion. The hand. Durkee. Left side. Lomira there to sniff it out. Yankee, the first guy to him. Got through an arm there, but Steinman rips him down after a gain of about 4 yards.
Yeah, good first down carry there from Logan Durkee. They're still trying to get him going and get this offense going overall. That's a good start. 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5. Gives them a good opportunity here on 2nd down.
You can jump aboard the chat and let us know where you're watching tonight's game from. You can also email us at rpvideosports@gmail.com. Design quarterback keeper for Keys. Keys has got a key block, and he'll rumble for a Belleville first down.
And the biggest offensive play we've seen here in the first quarter, Brennan Keys taking it himself, bursting to the left side. He's going to need more of that to try to open up this passing game as well. But as far as dual threat quarterbacks go, Brennan Keys leading this battle.
That was a gain, I want to say about 12 or so by the quarterback. And Keys, there's the handoff, Durkee. Durkee will cut into the line and pick up a couple.
Slow, methodical drive so far for Belleville. If they can keep that up and kind of outplay the Lomira rushing attack, not only will it be one of the biggest surprises tonight, that might be their exact key to victory.
Keys Durkee with the carry that time. And Durkee's got 16 yards on 6 carries. Running back. Here comes Keys. He's going to look and fire, and that's incomplete. Lidke had coverage. This near side, it was thrown behind the receiver. It was intended for Myers. And Lidke did a great job, 20 on 20. But it fell in between the two.
That's what you kind of live with Brendan Keys in Belleville. He's kind of a gunslinger quarterback, not afraid to put the ball up. Yes, over 1,000 yards passing this season, but we did mention the 10 interceptions. Some of those throws going a little awry for Brendan Keys. Doesn't want to intend to increase that interception number here tonight. That one was close.
His average is about 103 a game. And Nemec, haven't seen him throw his direction yet. Nemec is his top receiver. Keys takes off with the football and keeps it himself for a minimal gain. Steinman in there again for the Lions. Colton Wagner, Nathan Steinman, Brody Lidke all pace Lomira as far as their top tacklers go.
Right. Colton Wagner also 5 sacks. Mentioned earlier, he's a stud.
Let's do up our Lens Truck Center Student Athlete of the Week on Radio Plus Video Sports. Each week, Lens Truck Center and Radio Plus Video Sports salute a great Student Athlete of the Week. Congratulations to Nathan Steinman. He's this week's Student Athlete of the Week with not 1, but 2 interceptions this past Friday night. Schmitz goes down for a loss of 7.
There it is.
Fired and picked off by the Lions. Look out to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, Lomira. There is your Lomira answer. What a finish by Steinman. His second pick of the night.
My gosh. Steinman, he just sits in that zone. He just waits for Schmitz to make a mistake, waits for him to throw. He's right there, makes the catch with ease, and then waltzes into the end zone. Had to hurdle over some defenders to get in there.
Again, congratulations to Nathan Steinman, our Student Athlete of the Week from Lens Truck Center and Radio Plus Video Sports.
We got the trucks!
All right, we are back in Oconomowoc. A punt by Belleville gives the football back to the Lomira Lions. Josh, if we could bring up the bracket for Division 6, give you a chance to look at that. And the game that we're keeping an eye on, the Bonduel Bears and the Grantsburg Pirates. We have the video stream of that game going on here, and there's no score in the first quarter. Time ticking down there. So.
Kind of similar here, other than the safety 2-0 rather than 0-0. I mean, you'd rather have a 0-0 game here if you're Belleville, obviously, but close games, both sides.
There goes Schaumburg. Schaumburg trying to dial something up there. He'll pick his way for about 4. Second down coming up. Good push.
Yeah, he's a real angry kind of a runner. Saw him rip one against Springs earlier this season. If he breaks free, good luck catching him, but a great run there yet again, kind of wasting away on this Belleville defense.
Got a bunch of people watching. Gloria Weber checks in, and Gloria watching. We've got, let's see, Justin Schwartzmiller watching from the Pioneer Keg in Theresa. There you go. Does Skis have a watch party tonight? They might. I don't know. I saw a ski. I saw a big ski here. Not sure who's running the ship there. Handoff now. There goes Schaumburg.
Yep.
Schaumburg to the 40-yard line. Schaumburg 35-30. Schaumburg cutting it up to the 20. Schaumburg's going to dive his way inside the 15, and he breaks one there for the Lions.
That is just inevitable from Taylor Schaumburg. We've seen slow, consistent gains, 5 yards, 8 yards, 9 yards. First down, Schaumburg goes for a huge one there. Scoring position now for Lomira.
Lions. Wow. Gain of 48 on the run by Schaumburg.
On his way to a monster game. It's just the first half.
70 yards for him. Biggest carry of the night for the Lions. And there goes Jackson Gable. Gable now powering his way through, diving to the 1.
Got a great block inside. by the motion man, and then took a big hit as he went down towards the one. He's up okay. These Lions are marching.
Lions pick up 12 on the Gable keeper. Lions up to the line, taking it to the 1-yard line. Lidke is in now. Gable got the football, waiting the snap. Handoff, Lidke pile driving forward into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions!
And that's just bread and butter for Lomira. It doesn't get easier than that. Handoff to the 1-yard line.
Lidke, the senior, pile drives in. Lomira up 8-0.
Yeah, and with the safety, that makes us a 2-possession game already in the second quarter. See how, I guess, focused Coach Gregory is. If he wants to go for 2, make it a 10-point game, or just a 9-point game. It will be that.
Snap is clean, hold is clean, kick is away, and it is up and
Wow.
booming through for Zangle.
No.
Pushed left.
Yeah. I believe that was no good. That leaves us a 1-possession game. Door still open early.
10:01 left to play. We'll take a 30-second break. Back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
From fishing to fowl and small game to deer, Midwestern Shooter Supply has the necessities for outdoor sporting enthusiasts. Crossbows, firearms and ammo, boots, clothing and camo, plus rods and reels, lures and line, and so much more. Midwestern Shooter Supply proudly supports youth, community, and high school athletics. Your one-stop sportsman supply shop is open 7 days a week to accommodate your busy schedule at Highways 41 and 67 in Lomira. Midwestern Shooter Supply, world-class products, honest hometown prices. Learn more at mwshooters.com.
Jack Lidke on a 1-yard touchdown run. Lions lead 8-0 on your scoreboard. Nick Rush, Frankie Bright with you. A lot of people cheering and watching St. Paul, Minnesota. Seeing Wildcats, seeing Belleville, seeing a bunch of people watching tonight's game. That'll be picked up there, and they'll hand it off now to this near side. Off the run and ripping it down, fumble on the play. Ball is loose, and they say he's down, though.
That was an
Lomira recovered. Lomira recovered, but they say he's down. Nemec fumbled the football as he got the return, as he got the handoff off of the return. Coming near side, but that's how the play will end.
Yeah, they attempted the reverse return. Probably would have found the same success either way if Durkee handed it off or not. Scary at the end because this Lomira team, especially on offense, is humming. You want to keep them off the field. Luckily, that'll be the case. Brennan Keys back at it again.
Keys waiting the snap. And snap is clean. Rush is on from behind. Yankee beats him and brings him down.
I don't know if you remember this. Years ago, Alvin Kamara in the Pro Bowl played defensive end.
Yeah.
That Yankee's not a big guy, but he just sprinted around the edge for that sack.
That's a loss of 4 yards on the play. Keys will lose 4. And brings up second down for the Lions. Lions, if they win, they would advance to the state championship game on Thursday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And that would be on our AM 1170 radio station. Receivers are both ways. Keys drops back, quick little step and throw, and that's incomplete. Hellwig was the intended receiver for the Wildcats. Third down, Frankie.
And Jonah Mason was just sitting in zone behind that pass, nearly tipped up, but Jonah Mason loses his footing. If he doesn't, that might have been a pick six.
Bunch of people watching tonight's game. Again, video streamed at RadioPlusInfo.com. Thanks to everyone for viewing tonight. Thanks to our Lomira viewers and our Belleville viewers tonight. SWAL, where Belleville comes from, 4-3 in the conference. 7-6 overall. Lomira co-champions with Springs and Mayville in the flyway. Everybody finished up with one loss in that conference. They're 10-2. Rushes on again, stepping up. There's Keys down the middle.
Wow.
Intercepted! Picked off by the Lions! Picked off by Lomira's Jack Lidke. Have a first half, son! He's down at about the 15. Jack Lidke takes it for the Lions.
A touchdown and an interception now for Lidke. Undercuts that route. Brennan Keys, we talked about it. 10 interceptions this season. That his 11th now. Just putting the ball in harm's way. You can't do that against Lomira, especially at this level in the playoffs.
Lidke having a great first half for the Lions. Here we go. Lions take over 1st and 10, and they will stare at the 16-yard line in great field position.
His receiver had a step, really confident throw from Brennan Keys, but Jack Lidke just undercut it with an even better play.
Gable, handoff. Schaumburg, pile driving for 4. Schaumburg's got 74 yards on 8 carries so far in the football game. And with 8:38 left to play here in the half, Lomira leads 8-0 on the doorstep of putting another one in.
Yeah, from the 12-yard line now in the red zone. This is Schaumburg territory, Jack Lidke territory, Gable territory. They've got so many guys that can punch this one in.
Coming up at the half, we'll break down the first half. Hopefully get a comment from Brian Gregory, head coach of the Lions, on the field. All part of our halftime show presented by Holiday Automotive, our highlight program. And play fake. Here goes Gable. Left side. Jackson will get near the stick. And he got about, what do you think, 4?
Yeah, seems to be 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. But if you're Lomira, I see this 2-down territory, 2 chances to get 3 yards, and you have Taylor Schaumburg on your team. Decision's easy.
Again, Lomira's never been to level 4. Furthest they went level 3 back in '96, trying to get to state for the first time in program history. They've had some good Lions teams, but been to level 3 before, level 2, of course. Never this far. They're trying to take advantage. There goes Schaumburg spinning his way, trying to get past the stick. He's near it.
Yard short, but that's Schaumburg. I mean, he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage, bounces off the first attempted tackle. It's a second attempt from Schaumburg time and time again that either gets him another 2 yards, which are crucial right now, or breaks it for the 48-yarder that he did earlier. Coming off the field now.
It's just, you never know who's going to step up
right
in big games, right? You talk a lot about Schraufnagel and Schaumburg and Gable and Yankee and those guys, but Jack Lidke with a tutty and a pick to set his Lions up in great field position. 4th and 4, though. Lidke is back in. Jack in the backfield. He'll get the football. He gets a little shove from Gable and tries to get the first down. I think he got it.
How about
Gable gives him a shove?
Team camaraderie on the field. Gable give him a go get that first down kind of shove. Awesome to see.
You know, and talking with Gregory throughout the week, that's a Lions first down. It's 1st and goal. He talked about they just enjoy being around each other and the team atmosphere, and the fact that they flew under the radar a bit in the flyway when talking about Mayville and Springs. I mean, you knew that they were a good team, but you just didn't know that they could get to level 4 of the playoffs. And now there's Schaumburg. Schaumburg is stopped shy and stonewalled at the 1.
Flag is down, near side though. I mean, what a stutter step by Schaumburg to bounce that back inside.
It was a gain of 5 for the Lions. This one's looked to be coming back. Yep, it's a hold against the Lions, so it'll make things a little bit more difficult. They knew what they had, right? They knew the talent that they had, and I think a lot of the conference knew it too. It's just it's putting it together. It's the injury bug and making sure you're healthy at the right time. It's getting guys to buy in to what you're doing, and they've done all of that and more in the Lomira this year.
You absolutely applaud the job of Brian Gregory turning this program around. Who didn't have much success the past few years. Look at them now.
Schaumburg is to the left-hand side of Gable. In motion goes Yankee, dropping back, and now is going to fire.
Oh,
He's
what a
got
move.
coverage one-on-one to the end
There
zone.
it is.
Touchdown, Lions! Touchdown into the end zone. Who? Lidke.
It's him again. Wow.
It's Brody Lidke, though, this time, number 20 for the Lions. It's another Lidke.
It was a fantastic move put on by Lidke. Faked the double move, looking for the curl route, bounces it right back up the field. He was wide open. That corner bit so hard. Lomira up 2 possessions now. The kicker missed his extra point earlier. We have a chance here to see 15-0.
15-yard completion to Lidke, and the kick is up by Zengel, and it is good. And Lomira leads on your scoreboard 15-0. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
Keller, building trust since 1960.
Yeah, Frankie, watch some of this replay back up here in the box, and it was just an amazing play that they were keying on so many guys on that strong side of them. They came back for coverage right here, and Lomira cashes in big time.
And they've set this play up throughout the first half. The keeper to Gable going to the left side. He fakes that way, steps back, wide open on the right side now because the defense is all bitten down for the attempted run stop for Lidke, wide open for a touchdown.
Lidke takes it in. It is 15-0 Lions. There's a run up to the 20, 25, 30-yard line. Across the 30, near the 34. Belleville takes over 1st and 10, so it's been a while since they had a consistent drive. The last drive ended in a Lidke interception to take it to pay dirt for the Lions eventually, but Lions again leading, 5:28 left to go in the half.
Brendan Key's got to settle down now after the interception. Don't force another one. Still a 2-possession game with the whole half to play. Try to find a consistent drive.
There's the handoff as Durkee slips through an arm tackle, still on his feet. Jack Lidke brings him down after he gets about 8. That's a good run.
Durkee's best carrier of the night. Breaks the arm tackle, jumps over a pancake block from his own offensive lineman. Says, thank you very much. I'll go find 8 yards.
Durkee's got 7 carries for 24 here in the first half. 5 minutes exactly left to play in the first half.
And it's not like Logan Durkee hasn't been effective here tonight. It's just that he hasn't had the same opportunities in the run game with how little they've had the football.
Here's the turn, and now Keyes will take it to the 45, and he's going to be ripped down. Lomira's number one, that is Jonah Mason, after he gets first down.
Yeah, their second first down, I should say. Brennan Keyes, keeper on both of those first downs, so sets up a 1st and 10 from near midfield. Can they keep this up?
We are approaching the 4:40 mark left to play here in the half. It's Lomira leading on your scoreboard. Nick Rush, Frankie Bright with you. Back to action here as the football is going to get tripped up there. Good play. Good job by Schroffnagel. Came in from that defensive end position to rip him down, and no gain. In fact, about a half-yard loss on the play.
Yeah, known for his runs or his pass rush ability, but also on display his run-stopping ability. 2nd and 11, loss of a yard. Schroffnagel, another great guy in this team, having a game as well.
23 yards. Carries. Keyes stares down the Lomira defense. Receivers are both ways from the near hash. Another run. Lions stonewall them too. Good job by the Lions defensive unit. Colton Wagner, inside linebacker for the Lions.
It's interesting to watch both of these teams run the football, how consistently there's defensive line penetration from Lomira, and how consistently on the side of Lomira, their offensive line's making these big gaping holes, and it's the Belleville linebackers who are making the stops, whereas other side, yes, for Lomira, it's the defensive linemen.
Watching from Montreal, Canada. Says, go Lomira. We're international, I'm telling you. 3 wideouts top side near hash for Keys. Lomira, here they come, all the way down the field. Keys, he's got his receiver, and it's tapped away. Good job by Zangel on coverage all the way down the field. Great job by Easton Zangel. The safety came over.
Yeah, Sam Arndt was the deep man on that receiver set, and he did a great job working back to the football with Brennan Keys. Forced out of the pocket to his left. Sam Arndt works back to the left. Had a shot there, but an even better safety play to knock that one away. That's a big pass defense.
4th and 10. And here comes a punt by Belleville. Zangel is back deep to receive. Durkee to kick it away. And that's an end-over-end kick, and it's going to take a horizontal bounce. What a Lomira bounce of a couple of yards. And Lomira and Belleville, again in this Division 6 state semifinal. Josh Guy is our video producer here today. Take a look at the Flyaway Conference where teams shook out. Lomira, Mayville Springs all split. You have Campbell Sport, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Laconia, Omro, North Fond du Lac all fought for positions there, but the Lions ended with a tie with a couple of other teams. See Lomira back on the field, and the lineup for the Lions. Offensive set with Gable and Schaumburg leading the way here. There's your Lomira lineup on the field right now. Thank you, Josh. 3:05 left to play, Frankie. What do you do now?
Just consistent Taylor Schaumburg, Taylor Schaumburg, Taylor Schaumburg.
Good call. He'll get maybe a half yard.
If you're Belleville, this is absolutely what you didn't want to happen. With how well Lomira can just consistently pick up first downs with the likes of Schaumburg and Gable, playing from behind is so challenging when that's Lomira's bread and butter on offense to run out clock.
Lions up to the line here. Coming up at the half, we will bring you your Holiday Automotive halftime report. We'll get to you some highlights, get you some statistics, all on the way. So hang on for that, okay? Fast-moving first half. There goes Schaumburg, and Schaumburg will get into a gap, and he'll get up to the 40-yard line. A couple yards shy of the stick after a gain of 8 by Taylor Schaumburg, number 10, for Lomira.
And he's just getting loose. He's weaving his way through the defense now. Earlier in the game, kind of just taking those hits, trying to bounce off, find a few more yards. Now he's cutting inside and outside. He's finding his groove.
Got Cliff Goodacre. He coached the Lions for a while. He's checking out the broadcast. Sam Warner. Thanks, Sam. Checking out the game. Stephanie Ochaki checking out the game as well. And Taylor Schaumburg's checking out another carry.
That's near a first down.
They're going to move him.
Yeah.
That's a big first down because it not just keeps the drive alive, it keeps the clock going before the half.
They are in full control. Lomira is in the driver's seat. Minute 30 left in the first half. I mean, they're on their own side of the field, but who says they can't go get another touchdown before time expires on the first half? I would guess that's Brian Gregory's mentality here.
Got your timeouts left, too. They got 3 left.
Right.
And you got a very capable quarterback to throw it in Yankee. You got a lot of different weapons for receiving. Now they're going to throw. There goes Gable. Gable's going to fire toward the sidelines, and that it's going to be hauled in. Good job by Lomira's number 1 had it over there. I think that was Jonah Mason on the reception there.
Yeah, it's a great out route, gain of 9. Clock stops with going out of bounds on that completed pass. Gable, it's a different story for Jackson Gable than it is for Brennan Keys right now. Keys needs to find that deep pass, that offensive spark to get this team going. Gable can just take the consistent ho-hum 9-yard pickup here and there when he needs to. Taylor Schomburg's going to do the rest.
Got Gable for 2 completions. He's got 24 total yards here tonight. Here comes a pass near side.
Ooh.
Incomplete. That was a couple of white shirts over there to chase that one down.
Yeah, Caden Myers, if he was just under a little bit more, that could have gone a pick back the other way. Lomira really liking that out and up route concept right now. That one was to, I believe, Lidke. Looking for him on that one, but Gable just overthrew it.
You got 3rd and 1, so you need a first down here. You could keep it on the ground, then call a timeout if you wanted to pick it up for a first down. But with 1:04 left to play, we'll see what the Lions do here. Coming up at the half, again, your Holiday Automotive halftime show. Bernard Plumbing, Maxwell Plumbing, Mayville Tire, Bristol Morgan Bank, Skyline Home Improvements, Co Oil and Propane, and more sponsors of the game tonight.
Talk about needing a play. Huge tackle for a loss. It's Riker Swenson again.
Loss of a couple on the play by Gable. And that's going to be 4th down. The Lions are going to punt this thing away.
Clock is running. No timeout called yet.
You would think, I think Belleville's got 1 timeout left at least. You would think they would call the timeout now to preserve clock.
Nothing yet. Maybe just trying to get to half and say, hey, the second half's going to be our time to shine.
Lomire's going to let this thing, and why not, tick all the way down here. John and Jennifer Krenz checking into the broadcast. Here's the snap, and there's the kick, and Zigzime will let this one, well, to the 10, up to the 15, to the 20-yard line, 25-ish. And that's the clock hitting zeros.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the half. Big half by the Lions. They lead in the state semifinal, 15-0. On your scoreboard, we are going to take a timeout. We'll come back to Oconomowoc High School for an analysis and statistics of the first half after this.
The Mayville Gun Club proudly supports high school athletics. The Mayville Gun Club is open to the public and welcomes you to enjoy their facilities. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or spectate, you'll love the beautiful clubhouse overlooking 50 wooded acres filled with wildlife. You're sure to appreciate the gorgeous views, along with craft, skeet, and sporting clay course. For all upcoming event information, league details, and listing of membership benefits, visit MayvilleGunClub.com. The Mayville Gun Club, where enjoyment comes naturally.
This is my first corporate job. The office atmosphere is really nice.
I've made a lot of friends this summer and a lot of people I want to keep being friends with.
Best part of my job is probably some of the people that I was able to work with and collaborate with on jobs. Also, accessing their knowledge is a key part in my growth and my growth as a person, and then also in my career field.
Michael's has just a really good reputation in the community as well as throughout our country.
It's a really well-known company and they do a lot of work, and I thought it'd be a great place to start, and it really was.
Some of the daily tasks are resetting people's passwords, helping them get into their computer, making sure they have the certain software they need, all the licenses for it.
Legal laws and how we apply that in the workplace, and if other sites are following these laws. So we make sure that other departments are compliant.
With analytics, a lot of it is data integrity.
Permits, I've done spill plans, I've done environmental protection plans, and I think that'll be really useful for my future careers.
The best knowledge is experience.
Work hard at what you do and keep putting the time in, because the little skills are the ones that take you a long ways.
Be open to everything, ask all the questions, absorb everything. I mean, that's the point of internship is to learn everything, and I strongly encourage just asking those questions and taking a deep dive.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Add more joy to your holiday season and drive with confidence this winter in a new all-wheel drive Mazda. Like Mazda CX-30 Select at $280 per month or off-road ready Mazda CX-50 at $319 per month. Get here and get more of what moves you.
As I've come to know the team here, their passion for excellence really shines. I'm professional running back Braylon Allen, and I drive Holiday.
Come take a test drive, find yours, and drive it home today from Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Welcome back to Oconomowoc High School. The Lions lead at the half in this Division 6 Level 4 state semifinal, 15-0. A safety, couple of touchdowns. Frankie, your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, I mean, it was really fast-paced. I mean, 3-4 possessions for each team in the first quarter. Punt fest kind of to start things off. The Lomira punter, zigzag. I mean, what a game so far. Really kept them in it when their offense was kind of sputtering. Offense woke up, put up 13 points with the 2 points from their defense as well. It's been fun to watch.
First quarter, Lomira cashed in with that safety, then a 1-yard run by Litke, then a 15-yard touchdown reception by Brody Litke made the score 15-0. Again, Jack Litke with a pick and a touchdown, and then Brody Litke with the reception for a touchdown. Pretty special.
Are they brothers? I mean, what a weekend for the family if they are. I mean, they've had a great game.
Gable with, 4 carries. He had 11 yards. Schaumburg with 12 carries for 88 yards. Litke with a couple of carries there for 3 yards. For Belleville, we had Durkee with 9 carries for 24 yards. Keys with 5 carries for 9 yards as well in the game. And Keys, their quarterback, not a lot of action from the passing game for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And when they have look to throw the ball, they haven't found much success. That big interception kind of swung things to be 2-possession game here now this evening. And in the rushing attack, Durkee's not having a bad game, just not seeing the opportunities that he would like to right now, being down 15-0.
Quick break coming back to the field at Oconomowoc High School after this on Radio Plus Video Sports. Stand by.
Feeding the world right now is a huge challenge for North American agriculture. The products Condex produces are critical components in the production of food that we all eat. Everything starts with a crop being cut from the ground. Our efforts here in Lomira have a substantial global impact. Our ag products help to improve worldwide food availability. Our lawn and turf components create better outdoor experiences. And our underground utility products advance communications. Every product we make here at Condex helps to improve people's lives.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. The place with gifts that light up a face as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
This holiday season, shop Mayville Ace Hardware and get the perfect gift for everyone on your list. At Mayville Ace Hardware, we help make your holiday gifts memorable.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
From tires and transmission, batteries and brakes, to engines and exhaust, the service experts at Mayville Tire are trained to keep your vehicles at peak performance. Whether you need routine maintenance or reliable repairs, you can trust Keith and his team to take care of you and your vehicle. Ask about free pickup and delivery, no interest financing, as well as commercial truck tire service. Find the service experts at MayvilleTire.com. Mayville Tire, honest mechanics, happy customers.
Skyline Home Improvements LLC is a proud sponsor in today's playoff game. Celebrating 25 years, Cody and Dwayne are proud to be a 4-star certified CertainTeed single installer, offering up to a 50-year warranty on shingles and a 10-year warranty on workmanship. Whether it's a steel roof or rubber roof and shingles, make the right choice. Skyline Home Improvements LLC. Free estimates, of course, from the football guys at Skyline Home Improvements. So what do you say? Let's get started on your home improvement.
Mayville Cardinal Storage has expanded. We now have 3 buildings of affordable units available in variety of sizes to accommodate your individual needs. Our new 15 by 30 units are equipped with 12-foot overhead doors, making them the perfect place to keep your equipment, boats, and campers. We are also the only local storage facility offering 24/7 surveillance cameras, lighting, and electrical outlets. Reserve your Mayville Cardinal Storage space today. Call me, Ty Hawkers, at 920-937-0600.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Welcome back to Oconomowoc High School. We're at the half, and the Lions lead 15-0. Brian Gregory, the head coach of Lomira. Good first half, Coach. What do you think?
Yeah, I think overall, we settled in and we played nice. Defense is doing their job again out here, and offense has been able to do enough to pop some big ones there early on. And we just got a couple things we got to clean up, but we got to execute and continue to bring that physicality.
Jack Litke, great first half for him. Touchdown and a pick, huh?
Yeah, he's a good downhill runner. He hits the hole hard, and he's a bruiser out there. So we're going to continue to rely on him and Taylor here in the second half.
Key to the second half, what do you think, Coach?
I think just don't allow anything cheap. Make them go on long, sustained drives here, no big plays, and take care of the football and continue to play Lomira football here down the stretch.
Coach, good luck in the second half. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yep, it's Brian Gregory, head coach of Lomira. And we're coming back to Oconomowoc after this on Radio Plus Video Sports. Second half is coming up next. Stand by.
This is Pat Bresky with Lakeside Wealth Management. As a client of mine, you'll benefit from honest communication, personal services, and innovative strategies as we help you build and protect your wealth. Our objective is to provide you with clarity and confidence in your future and guide you along the path towards financial independence. As an independent firm, Lakeside Wealth Management has no obligation to investment product manufacturers. Our sole focus is serving our clients.
Contact Fond du Lac and Dodge County's Money Man, Pat Bresky at Lakeside Wealth Management, 923-9740 or lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
You hear it, but you can't see where it's coming from. Or worse, you know where it's coming from, but it's too much for a do-it-yourselfer to do. Call Maxwell Plumbing. They're affordable, professional, and know what they're doing. These guys do everything from taking a peek at a leak to taking on complete plumbing projects for residential, commercial, or industrial customers. Maxwell Plumbing, located in Lomira, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, and Washington counties. 920-948-9395.
Keller, building trust since 1960.
Add more joy to your holiday season and drive with confidence this winter in a new GMC Sierra from Holiday. Score rates as low as 0%, stackable with hefty bonus and trade assist cash now.
We want our guests to feel respected, listened to, and well cared for.
Like they made a great choice.
What I've experienced from this team is genuine care that you can feel. I'm New York running back Braylon Allen, and I drive Holiday.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
From Oconomowoc High School, we see the Gaston crew for Lomira. They're getting it done here this afternoon and tonight, right? Lomira leading 15-0 on your scoreboard. Lions are going to get the football to begin the second half. The Lions trying to punch their ticket to state for the first time ever. What a game here in the first half. The Lions are 24 minutes away from getting to Camp Randall Stadium in Madison. Let's hear you one more time, Lomira. Second half. When we come back on Radio Plus Video Sports, this is your Holiday Automotive Highlight Show.
From our initial consultation to the final closing, I'm with you every step of the way, ensuring a smooth and seamless home selling experience. My goal is to make the home selling process smooth and worry-free. For a smooth and successful sale, contact Brock Fleischer at 920-960-0555 or visit WeSellWisco.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Mayville Cardinal Storage has expanded. We now have 3 buildings of affordable units available in variety of sizes to accommodate your individual needs. Our new 15x30 units are equipped with 12-foot overhead doors, making them the perfect place to keep your equipment, boats, and campers. We are also the only local storage facility offering 24/7 surveillance cameras, lighting, and electrical outlets. Reserve your Mayville Cardinal Storage space today. Call me, Ty Hawkers, at 920-937-0600.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Feeding the world right now is a huge challenge for North American agriculture. The products Condex produces are critical components in the production of food that we all eat. Everything starts with a crop being cut from the ground. Our efforts here in Lomira have a substantial global impact. Our ag products help to improve worldwide food availability. Our lawn and turf components create better outdoor experiences. And our underground utility products advance communications. Every product we make here at Condex helps to improve people's lives.
All right, we are back at Oconomowoc High School. Nick Rush and Frankie Bright having some fun here at Oconomowoc. These fans are having some fun too, Frankie. Holy Toledo.
Yeah, you've got that right. We saw them there with you a little bit earlier. They were hyped up. I mean, rightfully so. They're the Lomira team here, up 15-0.
So if you see that on your screen right now, you've got Grantsburg and Bonduelle doing battle. That game is a Division 6 state semifinal as well. That's a 28-15 game. So the winner of that game will get the winner of this game.
I believe it was it Grantsburg up or Bonduelle?
Grantsburg was leading Bonduelle. Lomira to receive the second half. Here we go. Lomira gets wrapped up there at about the 20-yard line. Lions take over 1st and 10. Josh, if we could bring up the Lomira starting offense, so we'll have an opportunity to see those guys on your screen right here. And Lomira offensively, Gable with 11 yards rushing, 88 for Schaumburg on 12 carries in the first half. Lidke, a couple of carries for him, but the big story for Lidke was the receiving 15-yard touchdown in this near corner.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot more of Schaumburg and Gable as this second half continues on. I expect, we've seen a heavy rush attack, but probably going to see that double now with the lead.
And here comes Schaumburg. Schaumburg's going to get covered up there as he gets about 5 on the play. Taylor Schaumburg with another carry for the Lions.
Schaumburg has shown his ability to stop on a dime numerous times tonight. Does it again there, cuts it back up inside, gains 5. Good position here on second down.
Got a bunch of people watching this game here tonight. Thank you so much. RadioPlusInfo.com.
International, too.
Yes, rpvideosports@gmail.com as well. Again, Lomira and Belleville, the Wildcats, are getting to this level of the WIAA playoffs for the second time in school history. They've been here before. They've been to level 4 in 2021. There goes Jackson Gable. Will get about 4. That will be stopped shy of the stick. So Gable for 4. Short of the first down. Belleville's defense, a bunch of guys there to bring him down. Nemec was there as well. Josh, if we could bring up the starting defense for Belleville to take a look at their defensive unit that's on the field right now. See the Wildcat on the screen, though. You have it? All right, back out to the field here. Schroffnagel in motion for a moment. The turn, the handoff to Schaumburg. He got chopped down.
We saw this at the end of the first half as well. The Belleville defense coming to play on 3rd and short to bring up 4th and 2 this time. Last time 4th and 4. Forced Lomira to punt and no late half heroics to push the lead even further. Belleville doing what they can to stay in this game, and that is a great 3-and-out start for their defense.
Hebgen to cut him down from the inside linebacker position. Brought in to make a stop there for the Lions. Against the Lions, I should say. Lomira set to punt. Here's the kick, and that's Zigzim's kick, and that's going to take a Lomira bounce. It'll get about 10, 15 yards or so and be down at the 30-yard line. All right.
The Lidkes are going to have the big plays, but you can't reduce what their punter has done for Lomira tonight, consistently putting their defense in good position to halt this Belleville offense.
Again, this is the furthest that an 8 seed has gone in the WIAA playoffs since Freedom did it back in 2012. They lost to Bigfoot in level 4, so they didn't get to state. No 8 seed has ever been to state in the playoffs, and Belleville, to make that happen, has got a big mountain to climb here tonight.
Yeah, they've got to climb out of a hole, and that was not what they were hoping, considering what Lomira can do on the ground. Rush the ball, take away time off the clock. They're going to need some big answers here.
Keys, hand, Durkee. Schaumburg rips him down after he picks for about 5.
That's a great carry to start this drive off. Logan Durkee lowering the shoulder time and time again. We see it on kick returns. We see it when he runs the ball as well. They'll give him 6. 2nd and 4, even better for Brendan Keys in this offense.
For over 70 years, Capelli Brothers and Dietrich has been a trusted partner in the area. Carpenters and masons, laborers, highly skilled, and their attention to detail is shown on every project they do. See their work at CapelliDietrich.com. That's CapelliDietrich.com. Passing situation, throwing, far side, got a receiver. That's the first completion by Belleville, and here they're still on their feet. Belleville's number 8. Good reception by Nemec.
Did a great job to get away from numerous tackles. I was going to say what a job by Caden Yankee to spin out of a block and be the first man of contact. Slowed him down. Otherwise, that might have been a big play to the outside down the sideline. But Caden Yankee forces him back inside. Nemec still does a good job to break a few tackles, and it's first down.
It's going to be a nice pickup. That's the longest reception and the first completion for Keys tonight. Lions defensive unit down. Here they come. Up pressure, up the chute now, and that's into Lomira territory. There's Durkee with the carry. Steinman brings him down. A couple of other Lions in the zip code 2.
This is a great second half drive for an offense that couldn't hardly find any success in the first half. Consistent 5-6 yards on first down on 2 sets of downs already. Brendan Keys able to move the ball in the air. 100 yards a game roughly on average for the quarterback. Going to need to complete some more passes here if they want to take this one.
Mike Noden was part of the coaching staff when Belleville went to level 4 back in 2021. Quick pass to the out here, and there's a cover up there in front of the Lomira bench. That was complete to Arndt on this near side. That's going to be enough for a Belleville first down. They're moving the sticks here. It's a nice pickup on the play.
And the slot receiver is who made that play. An excellent job to push out the nickel corner, find the outside on that reception. There was nobody within 10 yards able to break it for a first down.
First time they've looked in Arndt's direction tonight, and he'll get a pickup there of a first down. Nemec and Arndt, the 2 top receivers for the Wildcats, and they go to him right there. But, Holden's been here at Belleville. This company owns a construction company, so they build houses as well. I asked him, good job by Schaumburg and Lidke and also Steinman. Host of guys. Got some nice momentum, but they pushed him back. Holden's family owns a construction company, so I was talking with him, got an opportunity to talk with him Wednesday, and I said, what's harder, building an 8 seed to make a run of the playoffs or a house? And he said, well, each has its own challenges, but he couldn't be happier with this team to bounce back. A start of 0-4 and basically 0-5. I mean, they lost the game after the forfeit. So there's a
wide open
fake. Down the field for a receiver. He overshot him. That was intended for Nemec, and Nemec had a couple of steps on him.
That would have been a touchdown if the ball is placed on the money. Brendan Keys is going to need to have a short-term memory right now because he knows exactly what that play meant and knows what it could have been if he put the ball on the money. Got to go back, play another down, try to get these points back one play at a time. You were talking about Arndt a little bit earlier, too. Great player both ways. He has 5 interceptions on defense as well as many receptions he has on offense this season.
Receivers are at the top side of your screen. There's a batted away pass. And that Schroffnagel slaps it away on 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, with authority.
It's like a blocked shot.
Yeah. Lomira faithful erupt in support of that play. Brennan Keys slowly walking to center field. Will they go for it?
Lomira with 4th and 10.
Here they go.
Staring at him for Belleville. 6:48 left to play in the 3rd quarter. And a quick moving game here tonight.
In no huddle. The receivers never came to the huddle. Curious if this is just trying to get them to jump.
They're going to snap it. They do. He is rolling to the left side, firing, and that is incomplete. That wasn't intended for number 20 Myers. Lidke almost picked it off on the deck. If he would have picked it off, it probably would have not been the better play, smarter play, and lose yards, but nonetheless, Lomira football.
Both Lidke's would have had a pick there tonight and a touchdown.
Oh.
Unfortunate play for Keys. Found some room. Thought he was going to complete that pass. Came up a little bit short. Yeah, kind of unlucky that wasn't another pick for Brennan Keys. But at this point, you'll probably expect to see them go for it on 4th down just about every time if the scoreline stays the same.
Mason with the reception for 9. Lidke for 15 and a touchdown. Gable has got 24 yards through the air. Schaumburg has got 13 carries for 93 yards. Lomira's played with a shorter field tonight for the most part. Schaumburg will take it, try the right, and cut back to the left for just a couple.
Yeah, and that was running back on running back. Logan Durkee gave him a lick. Dropped him for a short gain. But looking at the stat line for Jackson Gable, not much through the passing game, but he hasn't needed it. Has the big plays here and there, the 1 touchdown pass, that helped them a ton, but it's been the run game moving the football, and they've had no problem staying with that philosophy.
DC Everest, Bayport, Division I Muskego, McGuanago, Division I Rice Lake and West Appear, Badger and Slinger, La Crosse Logan, Notre Dame, Division III Catholic Memorial, Wisconsin Lutheran also in Division III passing complete there. Division IV tonight, Baldwin, Woodville, and Winnicott. Winnicott knocked Naval out last week. Aquinas and Racine St. Catherine's also in Division IV, Northwestern and Wrightstown, along with Prairie du Chien and Stratford, both in Division V tonight. Winner of this game takes on the winner of Grantsburg and Bonduelle. That's at Stanley Boyd tonight. Boyceville and Edgar at Chippewa Falls, and Potosi-Cassville and Kenosha St. Joe's in Division 7 tonight. So there are your state semifinal matchups. State championship, Frankie, is on Thursday and Friday, Camp Randall Stadium. Division 7, 6, 5, and 4 go Thursday, 3, 2, 1 Friday.
Both these teams trying to get their screen. That worked.
There we go. There goes Schaumburg. Schaumburg trying to get to midfield.
Got it. He got it.
They set up the screen.
Look at this. Far side official said no. Near side official says yes, so they'll give it to him.
All right, he got 9 on the pickup. Good play down there.
Got away with a hold. Blake Renderman, not a big grab. Didn't hold on for long, but did just enough for Schaumburg to get the edge. They got away with one. They'll take the first down.
Under 6 to play. Lomira again leading 15-0 on your scoreboard. Receivers, both sides of your screen here. Lomira traveling to the south end zone. Lineman pulling out for Schaumburg. Schaumburg now into that side of the 50-yard line. He'll get 3 on the pickup. Good blocking out there by the Lions. Lions lineman pulled on that play out to the right side.
Yeah, absolutely. Able to find a short gain, and then Belleville able to swarm to the football. Almost all 11 guys in on that tackle in the pile. Good to see this team, even though they're down 2 possessions, still playing together as one, playing for each other out there on the field as they've done all season long. Gonna need to dig deep.
Lomira back up at the line of scrimmage. Congrats to the Lomira football team on a great season from the village of Lomira. Celebrating their 125th anniversary this year, the community is proud of the team and their accomplishments. They say, "Go Lions!" from the village of Lomira. There goes Jackson Gable.
Wow.
Gable just ran over somebody. He got whipped down by Durkee. And Jackson Gable for the first down. QB keeper for the Lions, keeping this drive moving.
Gable was wrapped up and able to break away from what should have been a sure tackle and find first down yardage. That was a commanding first down carry by their quarterback.
Got a bunch of folks watching this video coverage as well. Fleischman's Excavating says congrats to Lomira on a great season. Excavating of commercial and residential sewer, water, and more. Snow plowing is available too at 269-4763 for Fleischman's Excavating. Good look in your game today from Fleischman's Excavating of Lomira. And there's Yankee.
Oh.
Yankee got wrapped up and got dropped backwards by Hebgen.
That's some play to bring down such a shifty player like Caden Yankee. Rip him down for a loss of yardage, loss of 5.
Yep, that was Yankee's first run of the evening tonight.
Most of the time, you'll see him catching the football, but here and there, they do like to throw in some Caden Yankee rush plays. He has been such an effective slot receiver for this football team. They've looked his way a few times, unable to hook up yet.
Lomira lost to Edgerton in week 2. They lost to Mayville 21-14. The last week of the regular season to split the conference. Here's a pitch out to the right side for the Lions. And Schaumburg will get what he can and bring it for about 10.
Yeah, it's a great job on second down to make this third and manageable after the horrific play on first down. Schaumburg, that's the second time we've seen him in open space tonight. Got that pitch out, really saw the burst there on that one, other than the 48-yarder earlier in the game. Scary sight when that man gets going.
102 for Schaumburg in level 1. 3 touchdowns. Level 2, 210 with 2 touchdowns. Level 3 last week, 118, 2 touchdowns. So you added up 430 yards and 7 touchdowns for that player coming into tonight's game.
He was dominant in the regular season, even more so now.
And they'll flip it. What a play. That looks a lot more difficult than what it is.
That pitch out, yeah, absolutely.
You got to get the timing down, right? You practice that thing so many times and brings up fourth down. But good play design of the Lions.
Absolutely, and use it to an effective result the last 2 plays. Now this is a big one, 4th and 1. This is kind of possibly the game right here. I know we're in the third quarter. Their kicker did miss an extra point earlier. Maybe that's why they are preferring to go for it on 4th and 1.
Gable, hand, Schaumburg. Schaumby's got it and more. There he goes. He's to the 25-yard line. Move those sticks and chains, and Lomira's drive keeps plowing.
And the reason I say that could be the end of the game is because now they could likely run out the rest of the third quarter, and any points here makes this a 2-possession football or 3-possession football game.
1:40 left to play. Lions up 15-0, knocking on the doorstep of the fourth quarter. Trying to hold serve. Trying to get to Camp Randall Stadium. Thursday at 1 o'clock. Gable play fakes to Schaumburg. Gable will take off with the football. He gets escorted out of bounds. Belleville's number 5, Myers, the outside linebacker on this side, shoved him out of bounds after a minimal gain.
That's exactly what you're going to keep seeing here from Brian Gregory and his offense. Gable, Schaumburg consistently running this one out. We're going to hit the fourth quarter sooner than we know it.
Belleville, very similar to Lomira as far as size of the town, about 2,600 people. And we'd like to welcome those watching from Belleville. Tonight, your Wildcats are having a nice game, and Lomira's having a nice game as well. It's a battle out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if we can put to rest the three-way tie conversation of who is the best team in the flyway. Lomira's the only one left in the playoffs here.
Schaumburg will dive his way for a yard. And Myers came up to meet him, as did the defensive end Swanson, too. Swanson's been in there on a small village of tackles. here tonight.
Yeah, and a large part of his season was getting 7.5 sacks. I mean, he's a great player.
3rd down and 7 from the 40-yard line. Lomira moving. Gable moving. Quarterback keeper.
Gets the push.
Did he get enough? No. Gable is going to take it to the 18. He needed to get to about the 16. 4th down.
Should take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. If I'm Brian Gregory, I'm taking my points, kicking a field goal, making this 18-0. Belleville then forced to go down the field 3 times without giving up any points.
Lions faithful are on their feet for Lomira going into quarter number 4. The Lions are 12 minutes from Camp Randall Red. Back after this, Radio Plus videos.
When you're on the hunt for an old-fashioned meat market, look no further than Leroy Meats. The freshest cuts of beef, chicken, seafood, pork, along with handcrafted pizzas, award-winning sausages, and so much more. Be sure to check out the hot homemade midday meals served weekdays. Leroy Meats also provides venison and wild game processing, precise cuts, tasty seasonings, and satisfied customers. Boneless venison accepted during business hours at all 3 Leroy Meat locations, Horicon, Fox Lake, and Ripon. Find all delicious details at LeroyMeats.com.
From fishing to fowl and small game to deer, Midwestern Shooter Supply has the necessities for outdoor sporting enthusiasts. Crossbows, firearms and ammo, boots, clothing and camo, plus rods and reels, lures and line, and so much more. Midwestern Shooter Supply proudly supports youth, community, and high school athletics. Your one-stop sportsman supply shop is open 7 days a week to accommodate your busy schedule at Highways 41 and 67 in Lomira. Midwestern Shooter Supply, world-class products, honest hometown prices. Learn more at mwshooters.com.
Several area sponsors. We'll get to those sponsors in a moment here, and you see them on your screen right now. Come back to that. It's all right, Josh. We'll come back to that in a moment. Just want to get this 4th down play in. 4th down and 4, Frankie. They flipped sides of the field.
Yeah, and they are going for it rather than taking the field goal. I'm surprised.
Here's Gable rolling. Jackson Gable taking off. He's looking for it.
Plenty.
He's got the 1st down. He's inside the 10-yard line. Jackson Gable and the Lions keep the drive alive.
Brian Gregory, that is such a gutsy call, because if you don't pick up that 1st down, Belleville is alive with the momentum. 2-possession game.
Gable will bang his way forward, pick up the 1st down. 1st and 10 Lions, new set of sticks. 1st and goal, I should say, Lomira. New set of sticks here as the ball is spotted at the 9-yard line.
They're looking for the knockout punch.
Yep. Couple of receivers both ways. There goes Yankee. Yankee will take it to the left-hand side. Yankee's going to try to bounce it out. Yankee's going to cut it. Yankee to the end zone. Touchdown.
What
flag down, though.
Effort. But, yeah, flag down. I believe this is going to be a hold on Lomira. And it is.
Yep.
Can't fault the effort of Caden Yankee, though. Breaking the tackle in the backfield, turning the edge, cutting inside. So close to everything they wanted and more. Might be just delaying the inevitable, though.
Yeah. Might be a block in the back. Yep, that's a call against Lomira. I'm going to push this thing back here. But a great run by the Lions nonetheless. Do want to clarify 2 things. That's a Wildcat on this side behind the Lomira bench.
Right.
Okay.
It's not a line.
From this angle, you know,
kind of looks like both. Yeah. Here we go.
I was just going off of what you said earlier. 1st and 19. There goes Gable,
wow.
And Gable got knocked down. Number 14.
Riker Swenson again in the backfield.
Yep, Swenson is the defensive end, and he does a great job. He came all the way from the other side on that defensive end, came crashing down the line to make a stop there. It's 2nd down and 22.
We've seen a few tackles for a loss from the Belleville defense, and almost every time it's been Riker Swenson in there about 3 times now, playing the best game that he can to will his team to a victory. Needs a lot, though.
Drop back to pass. Here comes Gable. He'll step one out and fire one to Lidke. And he's got him to the 15-yard line. There's Brody and Lidke. And Lidke will take it for a gain of 7. Again, Lidke with a touchdown. Brody Lidke for a touchdown. His opportunity came and had that nice play earlier. Then you have Jack Lidke as well, his first cousin. Having a great game here tonight, too.
Yeah, kind of here we are again, 3rd and long, 4th down looming. Gregory's gone for it twice. We'll see what happens.
3rd and 22. Here is
Oh,
Taylor
there he goes.
Schaumburg. Schaumburg's going to cut it up into the end zone. Schaumburg's going to go in, and the Lions are 9:34 away from Camp Randall.
Taylor Schaumburg burst through that hole, took the left side, broke through 2 tackles at the goal line to score. Here in level 4, he's done it at every level in the playoffs thus far. Does it again.
The Lions are up 21-0 on your scoreboard, and they're loving it here.
Hoping to make it 22. Has missed 1 tonight.
Kick is on the way. It is up, and it's going to sail through, and it is good. Schaumburg takes it in for Lomira, and the Lions on a 14-yard run by Schaumburg. They cash in. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Grantsburg leading Bonduelle in their Division 6 state semifinal. Winner of this game gets the winner of that game.
Yeah, and that's going to be a great matchup next Thursday. Still got 9 minutes to go in this one. It's going to take a lot from the arm of Brendan Keys to bring this one back. Muffs the kick, though.
22-0. They get it now to the 15, angling to the 20, up to the 25-30, pile driving to the 35. Zigzheim there to bring him down. Good job by Durkee to get a decent return after didn't have a handle on the kick. Schaumburg gets his first touchdown of the night and comes in possible state, shall we say, dagger action.
Yeah.
The cement state.
And it's a totally different game before if Belleville hit on that deep pass that Keys overthrew. Does it change the philosophy of the play calling for Gregory earlier on the last drive? Nonetheless, still no points. Keys going to need a lot. Straight drop back. Oh, almost got him.
They got a pass completion to midfield. There goes Durkee. Durkee inside the 40-yard line, so a nice pickup.
He's slow to get up. They get him up, but Durkee, he's their 1,000-yard rusher, but you can't, avoid what he's done in the pass game. Oh, he drops down to the field. Does a lot for them in the pass game. They're still keeping him involved.
Take a timeout, injury timeout, back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Skyline Home Improvements, LLC is a proud sponsor in today's playoff game. Celebrating 25 years, Cody and Dwayne are proud to be a 4-star certified CertainTeed single installer, offering up to a 50-year warranty on shingles and a 10-year warranty on workmanship. Whether it's a steel roof or rubber roof and shingles, make the right choice. Skyline Home Improvements, LLC. Free estimates, of course, from the football guys at Skyline Home Improvements. So what do you say? Let's get started on your home improvement.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
We see Durkee getting some assistance off the field with Arndt and one of the trainers there, Frankie. That's a tough sight to see.
Yeah, they were excited to get him going there on this drive in the passing game rather than rushing. They need to pass the football and get back into this game. It's going to be all the more difficult without him on the field.
And we've got 9:15 left to play. 22-0. Lomira is up. Again, Logan Durkee, #1 running back in their conference. Over 1,000 rushing yards, 12 tutties, 522 rushing yards, 7 touchdowns for him in the playoffs. So he's had a great playoff run for the Wildcats, has Durkee.
Yeah, comparable with Taylor Schomburg. They've both been absolute studs. Sad to see Durkee maybe not able to finish this one.
The handoff is going to number 14.
Swenson.
The Wildcats, yeah. That's going to be
their star defender. I mean, that's news to me.
Well, somebody's got to step up there. And Swenson will take it. Where did he take it? To about the 28.
Good run,
29, yep. So we'll go Swenson, mark that down. First down. Here comes Keys. Keys going to go down from Yankee from the backside.
Yeah, first man there was deep in the backfield. Slowed him up, if anything, and then Brendan Keys can't break away from Caden Yankee. Loss on that play.
Second down and 10. The most important thing is that the clock continues to roll.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're Lomira, that's that's music to your ears, if you will, with that analogy. But Brendan Keys, got to hurry things up. Got to find pay dirt, get back into this one.
Keys takes off with the football. He's going to chuck it downfield into the out-of-bounds stripes.
Looks like some miscommunication. 8 was his receiver. It's bottom of your screen. Cooper Nemec didn't run around. He was blocking out there. And Keys was looking for the pass.
Nobody home. Again, Grantsburg led Bonduel last time that we checked. If that would hold serve, Lomira would play Grantsburg in a Division VI state championship game. And Grantsburg has been very close to getting to Madison the last couple of years. They've won 21 playoff games since 2015. Off is Keys, and he's going to go down.
Guess who? Steinman.
Hello.
Just continues to make plays.
That's a big-time pressure and a loss on the play. Keys goes down. Keys has only got 4 yards rushing.
And you look at Lomira, they've got the foundation. They have the superstars at nearly every level to go do this thing. Ledke did something with an interception in their secondary. Their linebackers are great with Schomburg, Schroffnagel, and you look at Steinman up front making plays. Another sack there. And on offense, they're loaded as well. 4th down.
We've got, 4th and 12, and we've got Keys dropping back, trying to chase him down. Is Lomira. He's going to whip downfield, and that's going to be incomplete. And with 7:15 left to play, the Lions take over. Schomburg Gable and company up to the line of scrimmage. Schaumburg, we had a question on the update for him. Schaumburg with 19 carries, 141, and a touchdown tonight.
He's got to get a little bit more here on this one. I won't be surprised if we see a 7-minute drive put out by the Lomira offense.
So again, Grantsburg has been to the state semis 4 times since 2015. The Pirates are on the doorstep again. They won the Lakeland Conference. They're led by Ian Berkman and Brock Matheny. That's the 1-2 combo there, quarterback and running back position. So if Lomira plays them, remember those two names again, Ian Berkman and Brock Matheny for Grantsburg. But got a little time left here, 7:15. And it's going to be a heavy dose of the ground running game for the Lions. Schaumburg will pick his way for just a couple on the play, 2nd down.
Yeah, Belleville's will know what they're going to get here. They're going to get a lot of the run game. Don't expect Gregory to put this ball in the air at all. Just knowing the risks that kind of brings if you're putting the ball in the air, putting the ball in harm's way. They're going to keep giving it to their star running backs. Close this one out.
Do have an update. It's a tight one as we see Grantsburg is leading 28-22. Over Bonduelle, so that's a good one there at, where is that one? Stanley Boyd. Yeah, that's when that's being played tonight. Beautiful complex, very accommodating here on Oconomowoc as well. Welcomed up with open arms and had us ready to go here. A nice press box, nice wide open spaces, and gave us access to the field and access for our equipment to be brought up the staircases here, and very accommodating and helpful here, so thank you.
Yeah, it's been a great atmosphere all night, putting out a great game from the crew side of things. And then looking out in the stands here, maybe some Lomira fans starting to look at their phones, checking on the Grantsburg game, seeing what next week might look like.
Josh Guy, Ike Holtzman, Ron Lindgren, the triple A+++ team. And Kerry Longree, too. Frankie Bright, Nick Rush. There's a handoff. There's Schaumburg. Point, set, match for a first down.
We'll likely do this 3-4 more times, and we'll get down about the 5-yard line, and we'll call it quits there. 22-0 victory for Lomira.
Lions with 5:25 and counting. You can smell Camp Randall.
And what an opportunity for these young men in high school able to play at a stadium like that. And they've earned every bit of it, too.
Co-champions, a couple of other teams from the Flyway Conference are the Lions. Belleville, that is, lost in level 4, 2021. But you go back to a co-op with Belleville Albany. That was in 2002, 2005, and 2007. They went 0-3 in the playoffs when that happened. So they've had some success in the playoffs happening recently, last couple of years.
Looks like a timeout.
Take it back after this. Timeout on the field. Radio Plus Video Sports.
You hear it, but you can't see where it's coming from. Or worse, you know where it's coming from, but it's too much for a do-it-yourselfer to do. Call Maxwell Plumbing. They're affordable, professional, and know what they're doing. These guys do everything from taking a peek at a leak to taking on complete plumbing projects for residential, commercial, or industrial customers. Maxwell Plumbing, located in Lomira, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, and Washington counties. 920-948-9395.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
I've got Belleville for 89 total yards in the game tonight.
Yeah, and that's just not going to cut it, right? Lomira, again, like we said at the top of the broadcast, only allowing 76 yards rushing per game. That almost takes you to the total yardage of Belleville tonight, but they continue to take their timeouts. Coach Noden not quitting on his team. But you go back to the end of the first half. What if you took the timeouts then? I believe they had numerous timeouts remaining at the end of the first half with about 1:30 remaining, maybe around a minute left. Didn't take them. You look back, where do we lose this game? Where were the opportunities? Obviously the long touchdown pass that they missed. But you also look back at the end of the first half. Would that be something to look back at in the future?
Want to remind you to stay tuned for the postgame show. Don't go anywhere because we're going to be talking with Brian Gregory for the Lions. We'll be talking with some players on the field, bring you some postgame comments, go down to the field, coming up during, again, the postgame show. So hang on for that, all right? 4:45 left to play in this one. 3rd down and 7 for the Lions. That starter's still in there yet for the Lomira Lions. Got Gable and Schaumburg. Yankee goes in motion now. They hand it to Yankee to the sweep along the left-hand side. And staying in bounds. Did he step out? He did. Okay. He had his eyes on the stick.
Yeah. Now, this is interesting for Belleville. This game might be out of reach to be able to get the ball back with still 4 minutes, 30 seconds left, 4th down and short, likely punt scenario, but still also have a timeout. They might be able to do something here to at least get some points on the board.
Going to bring up 4th down and 2. Like to thank, let's see, Tom O'Connor checking into the broadcast. Good to hear from you, buddy. Thanks for the notes during the broadcast. Appreciate you. Again, Tom O'Connor checking in tonight. Got a bunch of people watching this game again from Oconomowoc. High snap. They get it down, regather. Zigzag will kick it away.
Straight out of bounds.
And it will go. Where's the official going to spot it out? Probably 30-yard line.
Zigzag's not his best punt of the night, but didn't need to be. He did his job throughout the entire game. Really helped on that drive on defense to get them that safety. Getting the punt down at the 1-yard line. Been strong all night, but we've been so close to seeing a blocked punt on both sides. Yet to happen.
You see 49 players for Belleville in the program. 30 suit up to come here tonight. And if you're wondering where Belleville is, it's southwest of Madison. It'll be near the New Glarus area. And they'll fire it across the middle, and that completion is going to go to number 1, Hellwig.
Yeah, that's the first really good down-the-field passing opportunity we've seen for Brennan Keys. Been moving around in the pocket a good amount, but that's the first time that he found actual success on it. Going to need more of it here on this drive.
15-yard pickup by Belleville. That'll put him over the 100-yard mark in yardage here tonight. 61 yards through the air by the Belleville quarterback.
Yeah, not much there on that one. Smartly throws it away. Keys is on his horse nearly every drop back he's faced. Schroffnagel, Steinman in his face numerous times, and with over 36 sacks now tonight on the season for this team. It's what we kind of expected, you know, with all the pressure he's had to deal with through the interception, just kind of all of a domino effect to close this one out.
Belleville, 100 passing yards a game, 110 passing yards a game. They rush for 147 a game, but it's not been the case here tonight with 4:09 and counting left to play. And that one goes into the turf.
There's no time for Brennan Keys. Caden Yankee just came in nearly unblocked. Again, way too fast for the tackle on the outside.
Again, Belleville having a great season, a team, again, that started winless through the first 4, then got a forfeit win, dropped the game after the forfeit, and then they rattled off some wins to get to this postseason. They beat Cambridge, Marshall, and Lancaster in the postseason, and those were teams that were ranked in the top 10 in the state. Right?
Yeah, you absolutely cannot fault their run so far. That one incomplete, yeah. No, it's been a magical run for this team. A fun group to watch and a really great journey for that program who's been here before. Now it's about what's going to get us to the state championship. been here, we've done this, haven't found success. What's going to get the program over the hump?
Belleville knocked over Cambridge, the 1. Marshall beat them. The 5 seed beat Lancaster, the 2 in this part of the bracket last week. Lomira, again, has never been to state. 1996, they went to level 3. Never been to level 4. But they're knocking on the Camp Randall door.
Almost as sure as done that they're going to be there this year.
In motion goes the Wildcats, firing into the turf, incomplete, and 4th down and 10. Lomira takes over on downs.
Schraubnagel.
Here comes the crowd. Coming up during the post-game show again, we'll talk with the players, coaching staff, and more on the field. Hang on for that. Maxwell Plumbing, Mayville Tire, Skyline Home Improvements, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane, Holiday Automotive, Westfall, Brand Print Creative, Lakeside Wealth Management, Leroy Meats, Mayville Ace Hardware, Mayville Cardinal Storage, Midwestern Shooter Supply, Surefire, Michaels Corporation, Lidkey Lumber, Keller Structures, Knowles Produce, Bauer Chiropractic, and the Condex Corporation, all proud sponsors, along with Fleischman's Excavating, the Village of Lomira, and Capelli Brothers, and Dietrich.
Oh my, there goes Schaumburg again.
Schaumburg, just for good measure, takes it into the end zone for a Lomira touchdown.
An absolute burst of a run. No one ever touched him. You see Brian Gregory on the field celebrating with his players. The hugs already started when the defense came off the field. And Schaumburg adds another touchdown to his postseason run. Belleville hanging their heads tonight, but they have so much to be proud of this season.
That will put Mr. Schaumburg over the 200 mark, 201 tonight.
An unreal player for the Lomira Lions in his senior year, putting everything out on the line.
Snap, clean, kick, good. Lomira, wow, 29-0. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
This is Pat Bresky with Lakeside Wealth Management. As a client of mine, you'll benefit from honest communication, personal services, and innovative strategies as we help you build and protect your wealth. Our objective is to provide you with clarity and confidence in your future and guide you along the path towards financial independence. As an independent firm, Lakeside Wealth Management has no obligation to investment product manufacturers. Our sole focus is serving our clients.
Contact Fond du Lac and Dodge County's Money Man, Pat Bresky at Lakeside Wealth Management, 923-9740 or lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Welcome back to Oconomowoc, Lomira to state. 29-0. They lead on your scoreboard. Schaumburg takes it in 45 yards away for 201. Couple of touchdowns. Schaumburg, a runner like his dad. Special player. Tim Schaumburg, a great running back for Lomira. Back in the day, back in the late 90s. Special team, special group, hugs are coming.
Yeah, and talking about Schaumburg, just mentioned it, the 45-yard touchdown run. That's not even his longest rush tonight. He's having a game.
Yeah.
Had a postseason, had a year.
Schaumburg's longest run came 48 yards. The second longest run of the evening, and for him, 430 yards. 9 touchdowns now. We add 430 to the 201. We've got 631 rushing yards.
Just dominance from Taylor Schaumburg.
In 4 postseason games. Wow. Rush is on. Keys going to fire it to the deck.
Will they throw the flag on grounding? I don't know, but Brendan Keys just can't find any time to throw the ball. A large reason why they have been shut out here tonight.
Nick Rush, Frankie Bright, Josh Guy. Got Kerry Longree, Ike Holtzman, Ron Lindgren. Our cast and crew here tonight.
See Ron getting a shot of our fans yet again here in attendance.
Yeah, they are excited here tonight. Saw Santa Claus down there. Saw the Grinch hanging out too.
Buddy the Elf. They're all here.
Yeah, they are. What a sight.
Is it December 15th or November 15th? I can't tell.
There's going to be a party in Lomira tonight. Batten down the hatches. Ski and Bevs might be the place to go on the way home, baby. Ever been to Ski and Bevs, Frankie?
No, but I can guarantee you the entire student section will be at Taco Bell.
That's a good bet as well. Yeah, this place is going to be going nuts tonight.
And deservedly so. Their
Yeah.
team has gone out here and absolutely dominated. They have been waiting for the state championship run, and here it is.
Firing
There's
it.
a pick.
Intercepted by Litke. Picked off. And he steps out of bounds.
That makes both lid keys with a pick and a touchdown tonight.
That's incredible. Wow. Litke with a interception. He had a 15-yard touchdown run. Or a touchdown reception, I should say.
It's funny how the narratives of the entire season kind of play out in a team's last game of the year. 10 interceptions for the QB, for Belleville the entire season, 2 more tonight. The Lomira defense able to hold teams to 76 yards rushing. They've held Belleville to just about that here tonight. Oh, here comes Schaumburg yet again.
Schaumburg's got it to the 10. Schaumburg to the 5.
Oh,
Schaumburg
my.
diving. Did he get in? They're going to mark him out at about the 3.
Give it to him again.
3-yard line, so a pickup of 19 on the play by that special running back. He's got 220 tonight. 220 and 5 tutties for Mr. Schaumburg.
Give him an even 9 or 10 touchdowns in the postseason. Why not?
Gable. Schroffnagel in motion. Gable now will take off with the football, and
he's close.
Is he in? Yes, he is.
There it is.
Touchdown, Lions. Gable goes in.
Just adding insult to injury, and you can't really say much that they're running the score up. They're just running the football and taking the yardage that they're being given.
3-yard run by Gable. Lomira is now at running clock.
Yeah, and credit to Belleville keeping this game at 15-0 nearly the entire game. It wasn't until the fourth quarter that this thing really broke open.
And we've got a kick. It is up, and it is good. And Gable puts Lomira up 36-0. Back after this, Radio Plus Video Sports.
The Mayville Gun Club proudly supports high school athletics. The Mayville Gun Club is open to the public and welcomes you to enjoy their facilities. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or spectate, you'll love the beautiful clubhouse overlooking 50 wooded acres filled with wildlife. You're sure to appreciate the gorgeous views, along with craft, skeet, and sporting clay course. For all upcoming event information, league details, and listing of membership benefits, visit MayvilleGunClub.com. The Mayville Gun Club, where enjoyment comes naturally.
Lidkeys have touchdowns, have picks. Boy, oh boy. Schaumburg with another big game for the Lions.
Yeah.
Gable with a 3-yard run, 36-0 Lomira.
Talked about it again, keys to the game, the dual threat quarterbacks. Gable able to find pay dirt through the air and on the ground now. Keys unable to find much, but hasn't had much support from his offensive line, to be fair.
Give it to Arndt On the reverse, Arndt will dive his way up past the 25 to about the 27-yard line. And 2:30 left to play in this one. Thanks again to all of our wonderful community supporters and broadcasters here tonight. All of our sponsors the entire year. See if they get some new guys back in there. Good to see Durkee back in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Number 28, Durkee, coming back in there. Key is still at quarterback.
Able to finish the season now with his teammates, who he's gone through it all with, the highs and the lows, and has done so much for them.
We've got a running clock from Oconomowoc High School, and we've got a pickup of a couple by Durkee.
I want to talk about Sam Arndt again. He has such an impact on the defensive side of the football, but you didn't see it much tonight. 5 interceptions for him all year long. I think it comes down to Gable just not having to throw the football. Hardly any yardage, but still so much success on offense.
Up to the line comes the Wildcats. Wildcats get a run on the far side in front of the Belleville bench with a minute left to play.
Yep, Trayton Myers on that carry. One of the better carries we've seen on the outside for the Belleville offense. Under a minute now.
Yep, under a minute to play. We've got a slide coming up here at the end of this game. It'll tell you where you can listen to the Lomira game at the state championship in Division 6. That'll be coming up on Thursday. Game time is 1 o'clock. Our pregame will start probably near 12:30. There's a Division 7 game prior to the Division 6 game that starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. So,
in a shorter week for all these teams than they're used to, playing on Thursday rather than Friday, sometimes Saturday. But something they're going to all have to deal with. It's going to be fair. Everyone's going to play on that Thursday, so something new for everyone.
15 seconds to play. And the fans are going to count this thing down. The cameras are out. The applause is going to hit. The clock melts down. The Lions have roared through level 4, and they're knocking and let us into the Camp Randall door. There they go. The Lions are at state. Congratulations to Lomira in capturing their trip to Camp Randall Stadium in Madison for the first time in school history. We are going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we go field side. We'll talk with the players, the coaches, and more on Radio Plus Video Sports. Stand by.
When you're on the hunt for an old-fashioned meat market, look no further than Leroy Meats. The freshest cuts of beef, chicken, seafood, pork, along with handcrafted pizzas, award-winning sausages, and so much more. Be sure to check out the hot homemade midday meals served weekdays. Leroy Meats also provides venison and wild game processing, precise cuts, tasty seasonings, and satisfied customers. Boneless venison accepted during business hours at all 3 Leroy Meat locations, Horicon, Fox Lake, and Ripon. Find all delicious details at LeroyMeats.com.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Skyline Home Improvements LLC is a proud sponsor in today's playoff game. Celebrating 25 years, Cody and Dwayne are proud to be a 4-star certified CertainTeed single installer, offering up to a 50-year warranty on shingles and a 10-year warranty on workmanship. Whether it's a steel roof or rubber roof and shingles, make the right choice. Skyline Home Improvements LLC. Free estimates, of course, from the football guys at Skyline Home Improvements. So what do you say? Let's get started on your home improvement.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock. With service so good it's guaranteed.
This holiday season, shop Mayville Ace Hardware and get the perfect gift for everyone on your list. At Mayville Ace Hardware, we help make your holiday gifts memorable.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
From fishing to fowl and small game to deer, Midwestern Shooter Supply has the necessities for outdoor sporting enthusiasts. Crossbows, firearms and ammo, boots, clothing and camo, plus rods and reels, lures and line, and so much more. Midwestern Shooter Supply proudly supports youth, community, and high school athletics. Your one-stop sportsman supply shop is open 7 days a week to accommodate your busy schedule at Highways 41 and 67 in Lomira. Midwestern Shooter Supply, world-class products, honest hometown prices. Learn more at mwshooters.com.
From tires and transmission, batteries and brakes, to engines and exhaust, the service experts at Mayville Tire are trained to keep your vehicles at peak performance. Whether you need routine maintenance or reliable repairs, you can trust Keith and his team to take care of you and your vehicle. Ask about free pickup and delivery, no interest financing, as well as commercial truck tire service. Find the service experts at MayvilleTire.com. Mayville Tire, honest mechanics, happy customers.
This is Pat Bresky with Lakeside Wealth Management. As a client of mine, you'll benefit from honest communication, personal services, and innovative strategies as we help you build and protect your wealth. Our objective is to provide you with clarity and confidence in your future and guide you along the path towards financial independence. As an independent firm, Lakeside Wealth Management has no obligation to investment product manufacturers. Our sole focus is serving our clients.
Contact Fond du Lac and Dodge County's Money Man, Pat Bresky at Lakeside Wealth Management, 923-9740 or lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Welcome back to Oconomowoc High School. 36-0. Guys are going to state. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's start with you, Mr. Lidke. What'd you think tonight?
Overall, our defense played outstanding. Offense, long sustained drives. Couldn't do it without the big boys up front. They were paving holes for Taylor. Jackson was throwing the ball well. Everything was clicking.
A pick.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Saw it in the air, went right to me. Couldn't drop it there.
Let's bring over your cousin here, Mr. Lidke, and come on in here, Jack. What'd you think of the ball game tonight?
I think it's always fun to have a win, and win like that is, it's unexplainable.
What does this mean for you? What does this mean getting to state for the first time in program history?
I mean, it's just set in history, I guess. It's awesome. You can't write We've had a great year with these guys. We're all seniors, so makes a big difference.
Take a look at the community here for you guys. Isn't that awesome?
It is. Everyone showed up.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's cool to see everyone come out, support us, know that they got our backs when we're on the field.
All right. Let's bring over the quarterback and Jackson Gable. All right. Good game. What'd you see out there?
Yeah, thank you. Coverage-wise, they were man-to-man, and all I had to do all week, we were prepping for man-to-man, and my job was just to get the ball to the athletes, whether that's Taylor out of the backfield, Caden, Sam, Brody. He had a big touchdown catch, and obviously I trust my guys in space, and they're going to make plays when I get them the ball.
It really was a tight game. Halftime was tight. Third quarter was tight. Let's flip a switch in the fourth quarter. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. We made some halftime adjustments. We played well in the first half, but not to our standards, and we made some halftime adjustments in that fourth quarter. Really took us home. Our offense was amazing. O-line made their blocks, stayed on their mans, and obviously Taylor with the big-time touchdown that really sealed it at the end.
Great game. We'll see you at State, Jackson.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, let's bring over Sam Schroffnagel. Sam, we've talked before.
Yep.
What does this mean to go to State?
This means everything. First time in program history ever doing this. I know the community had our backs the whole night, the whole year. 16 seniors, you couldn't write a better story.
Yeah. It's been a lot of energy in this stadium, a lot of energy at your home field as well. It's got to feel great,
Yeah,
right?
it's amazing just watching the crowd come out and support. It's just mind-blowing.
Yeah. Defensively, you guys really zoned in. You had them under 100 yards for the majority of the entire game. They got a little bit over 100, but defensively, wow, incredible.
Yeah, our defense has been one of our strong suits the whole year. If our offense is struggling, we know we can look to the defense to make big plays and stop them and get off the field. And we did that tonight. We took pride in keeping that goose egg on the clock no matter what, even in the final seconds. We just wanted to keep the goose egg and keep our pride.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to ask you to hand that to Taylor Schaumburg. If you could get Mr. Gregory, the head coach, over, that'd be great. Thanks, Sam. All right. Over 200 tonight. Wow.
Oh yeah, it's a great feeling. I think that the first half we were able to get some things going, but during halftime we really cleaned some stuff up, and the third quarter I should say, we really, I think, wore them down. We didn't score any points, but those long drives, I think we wore them down. In the fourth quarter, you saw we were able to just really get it going.
Yeah, it seemed in the first half you played with a short field a couple of times. You put on some long, successful drives in that second half. You had a 48-yard run tonight. That 45-yard run, that was something special to put you over 200. I had you for 220 tonight total. Yeah.
Well, that's just something that I got to give credit to the linemen and even the receivers out there blocking. The linemen made a great cutback lane for me on all those big runs, and the receivers, they never get enough credit either. So when they're blocking out in open space, I know I'm in good hands.
What does this mean to you? You look up and you see the stands just packed with Lions fans. You're driving through town. You're going everywhere. Everybody's talking about the Lomira football program. Isn't that fun?
Yeah. Well, at school this week, everyone's talking about it. And then even on our bus ride here, we're driving through communities, and there's our own fans sitting on the streets waving at us and cheering on. And I think the showing here tonight was incredible too. So we're never shorthanded when it comes to the crowd and the fans, because we know they have our back.
Taylor, great game tonight, buddy. We'll see you Thursday, okay?
Thank you for having me.
All right,
Let's go.
You bet. All right, we'll take a timeout. Tell you what, we'll take a timeout. We'll come back with Brian Gregory, head coach of Lomira, after this on Radio Plus Video Sports. Stand by.
Listen to the great 98.7 on your smart speakers. Just ask your device to play WMDC, or listen on your smartphone by downloading the free TuneIn Radio app and searching WMDC. For classic hits that pop, it's the great 98.
Busch Light presents Gobble Fest 25. 3 bands, 1 night. Wednesday, November 27th. That 90s band opens for Boogie and the Yo-Yos, and we cap the night with this area's very own, the Astronomers. Save $5 when you buy Gobble Fest tickets in advance. Gobble Fest, the night before Thanksgiving, inside the Fond du Lac Fairgrounds Rec Center. Listen to 95 and 96.1 The Rock on your smart speakers. Just ask your device to play WTCX. Or listen on your smartphone by downloading the free TuneIn Radio app. Everything that rocks. 95 and 96.1 The Rock.
Listen to Sunny 97.7 on your smart speakers. Just ask your device to play WFDL FM. Or listen on your smartphone by downloading the free TuneIn Radio app and searching WFDL FM. Songs that make you feel good. Sunny 97.7.
The Mayville Gun Club proudly supports high school athletics. The Mayville Gun Club is open to the public and welcomes you to enjoy their facilities. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or spectate, you'll love the beautiful clubhouse overlooking 50 wooded acres filled with wildlife. You're sure to appreciate the gorgeous views, along with craft, skeet, and sporting clay course. For all upcoming event information, league details, and listing of membership benefits, visit MayvilleGunClub.com. The Mayville Gun Club, where enjoyment comes naturally.
When you're on the hunt for an old-fashioned meat market, look no further than Leroy Meats. The freshest cuts of beef, chicken, seafood, pork, along with handcrafted pizzas, award-winning sausages, and so much more. Be sure to check out the hot homemade midday meals served weekdays. Leroy Meats also provides venison and wild game processing, precise cuts, tasty seasonings, and satisfied customers. Boneless venison accepted during business hours at all 3 Leroy Meat locations, Horicon, Fox Lake, and Ripon. Find all delicious details at LeroyMeats.com.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Skyline Home Improvements LLC is a proud sponsor in today's playoff game. Celebrating 25 years, Cody and Dwayne are proud to be a 4-star certified CertainTeed single installer, offering up to a 50-year warranty on shingles and a 10-year warranty on workmanship. Whether it's a steel roof or rubber roof and shingles, make the right choice. Skyline Home Improvements LLC. Free estimates, of course, from the football guys at Skyline Home Improvements. So what do you say? Let's get started on your home improvement.
All right, we are back at Oconomowoc High School. We found him through the wave of people. We found the head coach, Brian Gregory. Coach, I know you're emotional, and just take a look. Let it sink in, right?
This is as good as it gets right here. This is special right here.
For over 100 years,
has been unwavering, and I'm just excited to be a part of this. And Lomira's going to a state title game.
Isn't that awesome? Wow. Talk about the game. It was close in the first half, right? And then I heard you say in the huddle after, this is fourth quarter football against a good team. 3 tutties in the fourth quarter to separate yourself a little bit here.
Yeah, I think early on, our defense came to play from the get-go, made things difficult for them, right from the opening snap. Offensively, some struggles early on, some things that we had to execute a little bit more on. But special teams, and especially our punt, was huge, kind of pinning them back and keeping the pressure on them early in the first half was big for us, to get the lead at halftime. And, that belief just grew that we could do this. Come out in the second half, a couple adjustments there, and to get that shutout and make it kind of a no-doubter was important for us.
What a game by the Litkeys, huh? Picks, interceptions. We talk a lot about Schaumburg, and rightfully so, and Jackson Gable and Schroffnagel. It could be anybody's game, and sometimes key guys got to step up.
We just have a selfless group of kids right now that whenever their number's called, they're ready to step up to the plate, and you can see that tonight. Brody Lidke with a huge touchdown catch, an interception, Jack showing up in key moments there. Just a lot of kids that whenever their number's called, they're ready to fly around and make plays, and it showed again tonight.
Going to state Thursday, Division 6 state championship game. It's at 1 o'clock. So let this sink in for a little bit, and then I know you'll be back at it tomorrow morning.
We'll enjoy this. Right? We'll enjoy this one for a night, but we know that the job's not done here. We got a lot of work left to do.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to the crowd here.
All right.
Good job, buddy. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir.
You bet.
Thank you.
That's Brian Gregory. We'll be chatting with him a little bit. There we go. A little bit later on this week here, but I will tell you this: the state championship game will be on our radio station, AM 1170. That'll be at about 12:30 with the pregame on Thursday, 1 o'clock with the opening kick. Do want to recap the scoring. Lomira with a safety led 2-0. Then a 1-yard run by Brody Litke. Again, made it 8-0. And then a 15-yard catch, that is by Brody Litke. Jack was the previous one, made it 15-0. Then Schaumburg, a 14-yard run, made it 22-0. Then a 45-yard run, made it 29-0. And then Jackson Gable with a 3-yard run to put it in and win 36-0. Schaumburg again with 220 yards tonight. Had him with 26 carries. A great night for him, and the defense just played spectacular and, of course, preserved the shutout. I'd like to thank our entire crew with us here tonight. This is our final video coverage for fall. We'll be back on Thursday with more coverage in the ladies basketball arena. So hang on for that and check out our complete schedule at RadioPlusInfo.com. All right. Thank you to Carrie Longry. Thanks to Ike Holtzman. Thanks to Ron Lindgren, our expert camera operator. Thanks to Josh Guy, our video producer. Thanks to Frankie Bright, Nick Rush saying so long from Oconomowoc as Lomira is headed to state. How about that? For the first time in program history. Congratulations, Lomira, from Radio Plus Video Sports. Have a great night.